Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm just going to start a 5-minute countdown timer. Enough time, perhaps, to go and get a cup of coffee. Welcome in the early birds. Justin, I see you. And get everything ready and rolling. And I will see you in 5 minutes.
The board is set. The native Fremen dream of creating a green Arrakis, while the Baron Harkonnen wants to paint it red. Smugglers who above all desire profit by turning the tables. The noble Atreides, bound by the whims of the Emperor, are blinded by their honor. The board is set. The Spice War begins.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Dune Spice Wars. Let's just jump straight in. No dilly-dallying today. Harkonnen is required for this challenge. I'm interested in two things. Most importantly, I'm interested in the atomics. I haven't played with them before, I don't know how they work. I'm really keen to see exactly how. Next thing that I'm curious on is just how powerful that assassination trick that I've mentioned in my most recent video that we played around with live on stream a couple of attempts ago. I'm interested to see just how quickly I could possibly use that as well. So kind of keeping that in the back of my mind, who do I want to take as my counselors? Intel is important. The combat drugs, no, I think we'll rule you out. The one militia slot and the oppression duration increased by 5 seconds per militia on village is super duper probably always pick good. And then it kind of leaves me with these other two. I could use the corruption resolution on the council to gain influence from destroying rebels. The council might not be super fond of me, so maybe I could lean down that route, but I think I'll actually take this one here. Unlocks the stealth probe unit with infiltration drone trait. No supply limit, +1 intel production in enemy territory. So I can build one of these things, drive it out to the enemy territory, and just leave it there. Ornithopters have the infiltration trait as well. Only visible from close range, +1 intel production in enemy territory. So I can build up some early intel fast. This is what I'm going to do. Map size, probably, I think medium is default. Although it does seem to default to small. I'm keen to basically just leave all of this on default. I just want to get a baseline read for how good this is. If small is default, then I guess I'll leave it on small. Odd because no sandworms, really? Okay. Alright, that's fine. Let's do it. Boom. Boom! Thank you very much to everybody who's already liked the video as well. Made it to double digits. Medium is default. Whoops. Odd that it would start small. Oh well. Good luck. Thank you, Chaos. I'm gonna need it. Or maybe they're gonna need it. Either way, yeah, thanks to everybody who's already tuning in, liking the video. I'll talk a little bit later in the stream about a wild stream that the Spiffing Brit did. Holy cow. But before that, let's pause the game, send you out that way. Let's get, you know, the trooper and the gunner is actually a really nice idea, because the gunner has a lot of armor points. But, I mean, we build a stealth probe, get that intel pumping really fast. I need at least 2 troopers. Speed up the speed to 1.5. I could probably put it up to 2, actually. Just need to make sure that I keep my ornithopter running. There's also value in having that second ornithopter online straight away. I probably will grab it straight away. It's still a decision that I'm not quite sure on what the right call is. One of those ones that you could probably debate on infinitum, maybe. Because I've got this discovery by this village, probably building the second one, maybe not as necessary in this case. However, not so bad. First time watching the stream. Oh, Cobble. Awesome. Welcome in. Yes. Okay, we take this straight away. Do not pass go, do not collect $200. You need to go on auto explore. Thank you very much. We've got the benefits of the missiles. I probably don't need to manually control this. Should be fine to just do its thing. Yep. Here's my next scout. Let's send it out and see what we can find in and around the adjacent areas. What I'm looking for is maybe like a special region or... Ooh, green? Are you special? Not particularly, by the looks. Okay. Deep desert that way. Lovely. Let me take that while the timer is ticking away. It waits for no man! Also looking for the center, the polar region. Just kind of doing a bit of scouting around like this. A bit of forward scouting. In fact, I might just run you down that way. Lovely. Okay. We've got this place online. It is already producing 1 manpower, which is nice for our oppression. Probably a good call to get the Plascrete factory online before the refinery. Send... Don't really need to pause for that. Send you up that way. We can keep you here, and we'll add a militia so that we can start to pump things out. And why not actually just go straight in with an oppression ability? Let's get this thing rolling fast. I think the rolling through the oppression abilities and rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling is probably a good idea. Speaking of probably good ideas, I think I want to get my agents unlocking as fast as humanly possible. So I'm going to go for this first. Wildly disregarding the very powerful economic ones. Local dialect studies, no thank you. Just going to get my agents unlocking faster. I don't know. We'll see. Very good. Kia ora, Pete. A very good morning to you, or good evening. Most of you. It'll be the end of your weekend. Lame sauce, I know, but Sunday night. Hope to deliver some goodness to you. Poll running on the YouTube stream at the moment as well for what tomorrow's stream will be. And I'm really excited to see Songs of Conquest winning by such a large margin. That is really interesting. It's a really fun game. Okay, Ornithopter. We've scavenged this one, so it can go about its merry way, and we probably just immediately go and take this village. As Harkonnen, our extra hegemony generator actually comes from intel spent on operations. So another reason perhaps to get your agents online faster, to get that hegemony online, get it pumping. And actually, oh yes, this is great. If we can jump for a minerals deposit or a fuel cell if we have to, but ideally a minerals deposit, we're away and laughing. Speaking of away and laughing, I feel like you should probably be away and laughing with your refinery. Get oppressing here. Get a ranged militia in training as well. These guys are doing fine. Shouldn't need to salvage him out, but I could. Let's build one of our stealth probes. Get this little intel rocket out there and away. Go on, octopus. Boom. You are now refining as well, so that's brilliant. Let's actually get this thing deployed and enabled. And then I think the next build is the manpower, the recruitment office. And that way, we run this puppy on oppression mode 24/7. we just harvest like there's no tomorrow. Oh, you found the polar sink. Good one. Good freaking one. Okay, what we're looking for as well, really, is the next spice. I reckon it's probably going to be out to the left here. So let's track through. It's probably around. Just gonna guess. Ideally it would be this way. If it's any further beyond this deep desert, then we're in trouble. You research that. I think that's going to be a spice. Okay, and then let's just yeet this stealth probe, which has no supply and is camouflaged for good, out that way. Lovely. Place Creek Factory at 45. You bet your backside. Get these 2 units back to base, eyeing up this village, which is another 2 population village, which is super good for us in all ways. It'll also connect fuel. Yeah, it'll connect fuel. Okay. Oh, this stealth probe is so cool. I love it so much. Probably a little bit too much. There's a Harkonnen. Ooh, I wonder where you are. Let's see if we can go and find you with the stealth thing. Let's drive it kind of over that way a bit, and I'll come back to that. Okay, good. Taxes well and truly being paid, so let's save the economy and make a little bit of money in the process. And I need water as well as a little bit of authority, but mainly we just need water. So wind strength 4, it's okay. I'll get water going here. That'll fuel some extra expansion. And then we'll pump this place onto oppression and generate extra manpower. Manpower generating manpower, generating manpower, generating manpower. There is my next spice, and what a brilliant place for it. And there's a rebellion here with these militia because I've oppressed them too many times. A 2% chance of them rebelling against you, and it just happens on repeat. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. So you got to be careful. It probably has a cap, maybe. I don't know. Don't forget to like the stream for our dear Jumbo. I appreciate your service, Octopus. I really do. You're awesome. And I sort of mentioned at the start of the stream, but Spiffing Brit did a YouTube exploit video. And the findings, I made notes. There were 4 key findings. Key finding number 1, likes really matter, especially in bursts. So much so that he was getting his chat to unlike and then relike the video at the same time to surge interest. Very fascinating. Secondly, refreshing the stream counts as a new viewer. Wild. Absolutely wild. you count as a new viewer, and YouTube's like, wow, so many new viewers. What? Insane. Thirdly, memberships make a huge difference, and fourthly, rating and redirecting makes a huge difference on impressions as well. So it was very fascinating to watch him, you know, sort of quote unquote break YouTube. Oh, we need a little bit more money out of this spice. Probably the manpower buildings are what costing me. If we can get the harvester back online. Yes. Let's now take... probably not that. No, probably I need local hubs and maybe extra crew on the harvesters as well. That's kind of a pretty good one. Let's do that. We'll do that 1, 2, 3 move. Great. And then we militarize. You haven't quite found an enemy, but there they are. Neat. Alright, I'm just going to park this probe here. It can just generate me some intel. There we go. Our first intel is now being generated. We have enough water that we can overthrow this place. Also neat. Maybe get an extra construction here. What would add the most value to me? Honestly, probably a little bit of knowledge. That way I can oppress and get extra knowledge so we can get some extra technologies a bit faster. I think that's a good idea. And my taxes were paid. Great success. Yes, and I've got some agents. Influence generation, and this agent produces 20% more intel. So placing you on Atreides would be a great idea. And then we'll place you infiltrating... maybe the Chome, because I'm a bit weak. Either that or Arrakis for the extra intel. Let's go Arrakis for the extra intel, because that'll be extra hegemony. I'm now getting +7 intel. Wow. Oh, wow. Just make you go for a little run and then come back. Lovely. Council resolution. I'll have 80 votes as Harkonnen, so I can do something. Not super great things, but I can do something. And we'll start infiltrating this crap and beelining toward Rabda for the third spice. You think your F12 has a seizure? I don't know what that means. Okay, this place is done. Let's get it doing plastic. You know the drill. Also, shout out to the people who were talking in chat earlier about how they've already done all of the challenges for this game. Or basically all of the challenges for this game. Go you. That is impressive. Okay, my stealth probe has been destroyed. That's fine. Do I want to build another one, or shall I just get my third trooper? Ideally, actually, I would prefer the gunner, but the trooper is relatively cheap, so let me get the third trooper. This will be a strong enough force to defend these local villages fairly easily. If I stretch out this way, we might get our airfield next to the polar sink, and then we can have a little bit of fun. Good. All right. You can probably actually go back to this village and stand here. We're really quite low on manpower, so let's oppress this place once more. Thank you. Keep up the great work. This one here may be a maintenance center. It should reduce maintenance costs in all of these adjacent territories. So this is the best spot for one, because it'll go out there, and down there, I believe. That's how that works. Although it is a little unclear at times. Military development completion speed. Yeah, let's get that. The Solari upkeep's tempting as well, but if we get this, I'll change my research and beeline down that military tree, because the military tree is very good for me. So maybe it doesn't hurt to take extra advantage of it. Yes. I've got my third dude, and we've got 7 water and 70, which is... it will be enough by the time we get there, so let's roll. I am waiting for no man today! Get those militia running. A little risky to keep oppressing this place over and over and over, but I do need to, otherwise I get really poor. So let's do that. We'll get someone infiltrating the Chome as well. That'll help us make a little bit of money. Let's pounce on Rabda. Rabdus. Resolve that for the boost. Have a quick hoon around the map. See if we can find any other boosters. There's one. Neat. Okay, the rebellion did start there, which is just really fun. Ah, no! And I wasn't able to, I wasn't paying attention and we lost one of those units. That's okay. This is not okay. None of this is super okay. Let me just reach out to a friend who doesn't really like money very much, the Fremen, and just grab a quick economic bailout. We'll just swap a little bit of our plastic. We've got a lot of plastic. So we'll swap for a bit of money, and then use said money to buy a gunner, and then we'll gun this down. The gunner is great at defending because we can kind of like reach in, reach out, reach in, reach out. Meanwhile, the people of Rabda have subdued themselves and accepted me as their overlord, which is fantastic. Okay, great. Council results. This was declined. Wow. Atreides. I hate you. The good news is, though, everything else that went through was favorable for us, particularly that minus 30% solari upkeep. That's kind of useful. When I say kind of, I mean incredibly. Paying no taxes here is a bit problematic, though. Let's run you back. We only need one dude on Rabda. So we can just run you this way. Try and interrupt this before it ends. It looks like I should be able to. So long as I can interrupt it before it's successfully completed. Yeah, there we go. So what we'll do is we'll send this ranged unit in. We'll keep our trooper back a fraction. I'll oppress this place while I wait. Because why not? Get a little bit of manpower going up there too. And yeah, with the missile there and the ranger here with loads of armor, we should be more than fine. In fact, it's super insanely good. Fantastic. All right, rebellion squashed. Let's oppress this place to teach it a lesson. That's what you get for rebelling. How dare you? Nice. Taxes won't be paid on time because the harvester isn't running. But once it starts running again, we should be okay. And then over here, let's get this place rolling. Second spice. Once we have our third spice, everything will be nice and we should be fine. I've got a lot of intel. Let's do probe setups. Probably on loop, I would say. Time to research a new development. I'm feeling like military would be nice. But also, we could get our agents really fast with countermeasures. I will need stealth gear at some point. 13 days. Local hub's only 9 days, and we get the boost to research. So I think I'll take that. Some value maybe also in getting these ornithopter upgrades, because I can generate intel. But I'll go countermeasures after that, I think. Local hubs, countermeasures, then survival training. I shouldn't be putting that off. That's lazy behavior. Research 2 new developments. I will be able to do that. We'll bring you back to base? Question mark? Maybe. Really need this second harvester online. Just building a plastic factory at the moment. That doesn't feel like a great use of my time. Let's get this place pumping out some extra stuff. What do I want to pump out? Water? No, not overly. Fuel cell, we could probably get that somewhere else. Could just use it to generate loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of intel. Or tick away on the hegemony score. Try and boost myself up to that 10,000 mark. Either way, it's going to cost me upkeep, which is probably not the end of the world. I think I'll go for intel because intel will give me hegemony, rather than just doing hegemony itself. I think that makes sense. It might not quite mathematically work out perfectly, but I think it does make sense. Train an extra militia up here. Also, probably should have these fairly full too. And buildings on the main base as well. Holy cow. Processing plant can be built here. Structured warehouses is required, but I should save a slot for it. We need a few extra fuel cells somewhere. I guess I could put it down here for now. Sure. Unassigned agent. Okay, let's get the manpower pumping away. Thank you. Another probe. You're gonna see me spam a few probes. Yikes. And that's all good. Everything is all good. I should probably reach out and grab another region. Moving towards the spice and towards the middle seems like a good idea. So let's riskily bring these units down this way. I hope this place doesn't rebel while I'm gone. It's already on a ×2. And a raid has been detected, and it's actually down this way, so we are coming to save the day. Don't worry! Help is on the way. Splash damage from this ranger is going to be a bit much. Maybe we just keep the troopers back. Let the militia take a few extra hits, and then share the love. Nice. So I've used like 2 or 3 of these. I've got 120. Don't you do this to me. Okay. Good. Refinery number 2. Let's oppress. Get this puppy online as fast as we can. I'll do that for a little bit of gold. Let's put all of our votes on, which is not a lot of votes, on getting the 3 Landsaard guards. They're so good. If we could get it, I would love it. Oh, F12 for the refresh. Right, the old F5 move. I gotcha. Yeah, it's nuts. Basically what Spiffing Brit unveiled was, if a viewer refreshes a stream, watches for 30 seconds, and then refreshes again, they count as a viewer, and they count as that 30-second impression. And so he was at a point where he had like, literally like 20,000 people watching. But the number of, or sorry, like let's say it was something ludicrous, I can't quite remember, maybe 50,000 unique views. But the actual unique viewer count, because of this refresh nonsense, was like double or triple. I don't know. It was something wild. And that, of course, causes YouTube to go, ooh, well, something interesting's happening here. It was nuts. It was hilarious. I wish I could have watched it play out live and been a part of the show. But even just watching it after the fact was hilarious too. Oh, and I am so sorry. I don't have my normal alerts on and stuff, so you can't see each other. Alerts, chat box, and event list. There we go. I'm sorry about that. It looks like I didn't... There we go. So, yeah, so those are working properly now. It looks like I didn't, I don't think I missed anything. Might just roll a test alert, though, just to make sure they're working. I'm sorry about that. Do let me know if you notice, like, chat's just not there. Where's the super chat or something? Here's one. Oh, it's too old. Oh no, it's working. Okay, great. There we go. That is not a new super chat. That's an old alert from a few days ago, but I just wanted to check that everything was working okay because they weren't even on, which is incredibly ungrateful. I am so grateful. Right. I was always wondering, are you playing any games of the Anno series? I have not put a lot of time into it, but it is right up my alley. Mortish. Like, it's me all over. I love those kind of games. It's a crime that I haven't played it. Basically. It is a crime that I haven't. Because seriously, it's me all over. Okay, we've got these Landsaard guards, which means we can probably really push here. Really push. So let's really push. We'll go for the spice. We'll send my troops to this one. We'll send the Landsaard guards out here. Now, we're gonna need water. Fairly quickly. Wind strength 3 ain't great, but it'll have to do. And then I'll also go for a cheeky oppress. This is risky as well, but I want that extra yield. That sweet extra yield. At 2000 hegemony, I can unlock stuff on the main base, which I will do. Solari, plastic, 1200, bit of spice. Sure. Seems like an okay deal to me. Keep probing the probers. Could also start to do some devious deeds. Okay, this place got its water online. That should fuel a little bit of expansion, but not a lot. Let's grab Ye Lab. Yeet. And then, oh my god, the supply. I'm so sorry. We might have to pull out. Just for a second. Oh god, and now there's a worm! Get out of there, you fool! Whew. That was a lucky escape. A really, really super duper lucky escape, actually. An airfield here would be a really sensible first move to be able to relocate troops down this way, next to the Spice, next to the Polar Sink. Although, obviously, if I could get it on the Spice itself, that would be even better, but better not be greedy. Generally a good idea to get the plastic online first, though, because it's self-sustaining. So let's get plastic online. Let's go militia, ranged militia. Let these units heal up their supply. Yikes. Sorry, everybody. There's a capital that we've plucked out with that probe, so that's a win. Should have a supply drop in my back pocket as well, probably, for bad situations like that. So I've got my Landsaard guards for another 12 days. Authority production's increased, and building construction cost is down. That's a win. We should use that to do a little bit of development. Yi Lab, win strength of 2. Yikes. Can we not just have nice things? You know what? Give me the manpower. Stuff it. Yi Lab is not quite ready for this because we need more fuel. Are you ready for this? You're not. Okay, fine. We'll just build the fuel here. If we keep the villages self-sustaining in kind of a closed loop, it might work out in our favor. We need 131 influence to take down that next one. Even with local dialect studies unlocked. Sorry, not influence. Humankind brain! Authority is, of course, what I meant to say. Thank you very much. We're at around 100 live viewers watching right now. And 40 likes. We'll get there. Oh, kia ora, Owen. Cheers from Spey Bay, Scotland. Wicked. So cool. Are the smugglers any good? I think they're probably the worst. Gotta try 1404. Yeah, what is the best Arnor? If I'm jumping into one, if I wanted to jump into one, if it was on sale on Steam and I thought, oh, you know what, $5, why not? What would be the best? Just the most recent one? Can't really go wrong, can you? Although sometimes you very much can. This place is rebelling, but I have, like, my entire army here just waiting to pounce all over it. I'll need to take care that this timer doesn't run out. So I've got 8 days. I am not going to have the authority to take this in 8 days. Requires 131. Maybe we need to redistribute some agents around. I don't really want to, though. Nah, I'll just leave that. That's fine. Keep doing these researches, get these buffs. You know the drill. You freaking know the drill. I guess I could just push it pillage. Because at 131, at only +4 a day, I'm going to lose the guards. Speaking of, we might actually leave them there to guard. We'll go in and ransack this place. Really teach it a lesson it won't soon forget. Lovely. Well, not lovely. Quite lovely. Bad things are happening, but they're all happening in the same place, so it's totally fine. We're at 2,000 hegemony. Let's get the main base rolling. What's the strategy for me as Harkonnen? I guess it's still research center first. Unless I want to recruit these agents immediately. Hilariously, actually, the extra authority is also not to be scoffed at. I think I want 3 statecraft and 3 military, and then the rest economy. Let's do a research center first, because I figure the faster I get that online, the better. Hasn't failed me yet. Get away from that worm. Thank you. Thank you. And we'll pillage this place and steal money off of it to build our main base better and stronger and faster and more beautiful. Right. Fearful on pillage villages, minus 5% authority cost to annex, minus 50% authority needed to capture back a village that used to belong to you. So that's super handy for me, probably. But let's get Grid Explain online for the extra spice harvesting, because that's very powerful. None of these really matter to me. I might just throw some general support, because they'll probably get upvoted. And then we'll stuff over Atreides. If we can. We can't, because they'll beat me, but that's why we're infiltrating them slowly. They always equal 9. Oh my god, that is such a fun fact, Octopus. I love that. I love that. And yes, Pete is right. This is a 4X real-time strategy hybrid. Yep, it's a real-time 4X. I suppose you could say. No extra votes there. It's just still pinging me because it's annoying. That's fine. Let's do another probe setup. I could drop a supply drop down if I wanted to make these dudes feel good about themselves, but I don't particularly. Whoa, there's an Atreides spice up there. Ah, supply. Go on. I'll drop one here then. There we go. They can heal up on their way out. Keep them nice and healthy. Even though one of them isn't even mine. It's fine. It's fine. Now, airfield here is quite important to me. So, let's do that. This will be a forward base militarily, quite an important space as well. I would like to plot out the rest of Atreides' land if I can. Quaffasick, I knew it would be there all along. We've got the plastic upkeep smacking us in the face, but that's alright. Main base buildings, I'm going to want to churn through those about as fast as humanly possible. And let's also oppress the 2 spice-producing villages. Get extra spice. It's extra nice. And maybe also a knowledge center in this one as well. Pump out a little bit of extra brain power. Very good. The Landsaard Guard have disappeared, so I'm back down to my troops. My stupid, crappy troops. No. They're very good. 300 health, so a bit weak, but man, a glass cannon, if I've ever seen a glass cannon in our vanguard. And then we have the stealth probe, which will just generate intel, and when it dies, it buffs everybody else. Kind of fun. 12 strength, so, you know, it's not terrible. Pretty weak, though. Like, as far as glass cannons go, I should probably get a vanguard glass cannon, or literally just more troopers. I'm just going to get another trooper. Let's expand the army. Start to get a little bit more pushy. See, did you see that? Everybody liked the video, and the viewers increased. It works, and that makes sense, of course, because YouTube has to determine what's good and what's bad, and that's effectively what Spiffing Bit was highlighting, was the different ways that YouTube determines what's good and what's bad. The refreshing the stream and counting as a new viewer is probably actually just flat out broken, but the liking of the video makes sense. Do I still want extra intel, or do I just want to go manpower? I actually have way too much manpower. Far too much. Defensive sabotage requires a second Arrakis infiltration though, and it will give me more authority. Siege detection speed. Sure. Let's infiltrate a second in there. We're gonna have to get everything up to level 2 at some point, so it doesn't matter too much. Oppress the spice place. Oppress the spice place. Also now, the knowledge places. This place is just about finished. It's sulking from me pillaging it. So let's now go and claim it. What's rightfully ours? I just need some water. Water. Where the hell am I going to get extra water from? I'm already kind of desperately building it almost everywhere. Smash down that intel and build it there, but that's garbage. Could also try and get it through the tech tree, which isn't so garbage. Or here, on this wind strength 2 territory. I mean, that just breaks your heart. High wind strength here? No, wind strength 3. If there was somewhere that had high wind strength that I could jump to immediately, I would. Like, maybe there is actually not a bad shout. And we've got, hit the X key, we've got airfields. So I can literally just kind of fly up this way, and then bounce. Oh, but the spice is nice. Yeah, the spice is too good. I think I just built a crappy watershed here. And then burn it down later. Thank you, crappy watershed. Go on super mode to get that finished. It should finish. Yeah, it's finishing really fast, so I can probably run in this way. Send the explosive dude first. Lovely. Maybe not that far first. Okay, there we go. Good. Next research. Extra water. Yep. I'll take the water cellars. Water is a bit of an issue. We'll plug that gap. And then, I guess... Man, I've got so much manpower. I could probably get rid of one of those. The command points are what we're after, but also we're probably after the house guard. Woof. Woof, 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 woof. We want to move down this tree. So, I'll take ground command. And then structured warehouses. So, water cellars, ground command, structured warehouses. Brilliant. Add extra dudes to these spice harvesters. Upping my production. A sweet, sweet little bit more. And we're losing a little bit of money, but otherwise everything's going okay. I've got intel coming out my rear end. So let me grab another supply drop. Nice to have in my back pocket. Oh, good God. Jeez. Where's number 3? Oh, come on, mate. Alright, the supply drop's not ready. This could be a failed attack against a village. That would be really embarrassing. I'm gonna move away from this. I need to try and save face here if I can. Yep. Wait for the 3rd troop to arrive. Who we can actually shuttle down here and pretend like that didn't happen. I think maybe another gunner now is needed too. So let's grab a gunner. And why not? A vanguard as well. Give it a whirl. That'll teach them! Oh, you think you could fight me, do you? I'll show you. I will show you. Manpower upkeep, influence generation, recruitment costs, they're all sort of crappy. We'll decline our support for recruitment cost, I guess. We'll also decline our support for manpower upkeep, although it doesn't really matter for me, actually. I've got a lot of it. I think I'll support that. Maybe decline that one. Yeah. But I don't really care too much. Influence, kind of annoying. Recruitment costs, kind of annoying. I'll put 50 votes in each. Chuck a wee probe down across the world. Across the world! Because I'm already earning 15 intel, which is pretty sick. Airdrop you down there. Operation detected. Whatevs. I need to... not quite pay my taxes on time. Jeez, it's gonna be a close call. Oh, shoot. And the main base has been undeveloped for a hot minute. I either want military or statecraft. Probably statecraft first by the looks. Let's take the... Ooh, harvester works. I can't resist the harvester works. I'm doing the harvester works first. Don't at me. Okay, there go the units. Spice is just being paid. Oh, and look at this. It looks like there's a rebellion headed our way. Lovely. Just start bombing them. Run the vanguard out to the back. Save face there. Or save face everywhere. Get back to solid ground, you fools! And they'll run out again and try and fight this unit too. You gotta really watch them. So I think I just paid my taxes on time. Whoa, jeez. Oh, don't do me like that. Okay, let's go take that place. As I was saying, I think I just managed to pay my taxes, but there wasn't a lot in it. Oh god, is this worm coming back again? Do not. It literally just jumped up to eat here, so I think I'm safe to keep running. Could run to the polar region. Worms don't like the cold. Yeah, look at that. They hate it. Okay, very good. I accidentally did a probe setup there. In panic. I'll drop a supply drop down. And Another worm. It's just Wormville tenor freaking C here today. Good God. Sandworm detected, combat ongoing, but everything's all good. And this is our third spice. Our crucial third spice. Yoink. I take it. What are you doing? Did they push for this place and then decide that they couldn't take it? Maybe they did. That is really funny. Let's get a spice silo down. It'll help this place, which is now mine. It's too late for anybody else to take it. Aha! Oh, it's a vague pun, but it works. Okay, refinery, online, oppress this place, oppress this mess. Let's also oppress this one and oppress this one, because I haven't done any oppression in a while. And it's really good, and I should just really be doing it infinitely over and over and over and over and over again. The usefulness of probe setups is starting to dwindle. Could probably forget about that. Let's load this harvester full of dudes, put it on auto-deploy, and send it out to farm away. And this territory is absolutely going to be hot property. So missile batteries are likely a must. Oh, it's immediately jumped into a rebellion, but I don't care. I'll just oppress it again. I am your evil overlord. Time for another building? Methinks so. Let's get 200% agent recruitment speed, 2 extra slots, and 20% extra intel out of them. Vital to see if I can go for a fast assassination. A reminder, the game is only at 3,500 hegemony. We're still quite young into the stream. We're quite young. 1404, 2070. 12 to manage my likely Arno addiction. Plays in the future. Yeah, I don't know if I'm keen on the future setting for Arno or not. Maybe I would prefer the past. That kind of colonial trade, seafaring era. I quite like. Okay, so for atomics, we need 3 people in Arrakis. 3 people on the Spacing Guild, 2 on Chome, and 2 on the Council. So, literally just everywhere, all the time, basically. So, in order to get 3 on Arrakis, I need Lay of the Land. And then 3 on the Spacing Guild, I need support structures. So I need Lay of the Land and support structures. Duly noted. Lay of the Land is fairly cheap, I think. So support structures, actually. There's support structures, so let's grab that. And there's Lay of the Land. So let's grab that. Oh, although actually, sorry, everybody just pause what you're doing. We're just completing structured warehouses. And the extra plastic is really tempting. But no, you know what? I'm going to do it. We'll grab these 2 necessary ones. And then... honestly, stealth gear will complete my infiltration levels with the other factions, and then I don't need to worry. Decreased recruitment cost. Yeah, I do tend to churn through some units, so that's fine. And then I want to position these things in enemy territory. Literally just sit them. Just sit and wait. Or go out and do some research. Another option. A rebellion is underway there. How do I tidy that up? Probably by sending 3 dudes back to this airfield and then just flying them away. Great. Emergency evac up to... where's this rebellion? Sorry. Who's rebelling? No one? Oh, we already lost it. How dare you? Okay, that's alright. We'll bring them over here and we'll take it back. It's actually not alright because it's one of my spice ones, so pretty annoying. Pretty darn annoying. What do we need to begin assassinating them? It's just those infiltration levels. We just need to pick up those infiltration levels and we'll be okay. The Fremen have surged ahead. I'm falling really far behind on number of villages. And then overall score. I'm like so far behind on overall score. How is that happening? I suppose we are a bit of a late bloomer. Might need to start messing with people a bit more as well. Let's grab a ghost market. So, yeah, so atomics, quite high. We need 500 intel and 1,000 gold as well. Fairly cheap. It's just infiltrating these levels that I need. And a couple of those technologies too. Such a huge... Plus 100% agent capture chance when operation is detected, so probably a bad time to be using some aggressive operations. I should probably take this place while this one is on cooldown. Let's stretch up here and grab that. Yes. Oppressing these villages on cooldown is a neat idea too. Like you. Ta. Missile battery here will be a good idea because it has spice. We'll try and get the missile batteries where we have spice. Sometimes it's not doable. Usually it is. Manpower's just pumping out the wazoo, so let's get the spice places pumping it. Holy... I was just too slow to save that unit. Drop a supply drop here and heal up those guys. And then we're going to have to go for a replace. I'd love to get my house guard online. For the meantime, I'll just grab an extra trooper. These two can probably stay here. Keep this place oppressed. Reduce some maintenance down around that area. Take that place. Thank you. Resolving these as well is another good move. Probably taking the polar region would be a nice play too. Here's a rebellion coming in at Yi Lab. So let me just build some standard militia because for whatever reason I just have 3 ranged militia. And we'll get up here and quickly squash this before it gets out of control. And so many new things are happening, I can't keep up. But what I do know is going for plastic first is always a good idea. Militia down. These 2 units now want to be over on this border. And so long as you guys manage to defend this, which it looks like they are able to, we'll be okay. Oppress that one. 2 units won't quite be enough, although it's close. Plus 20% power to all military units, plus 20% health and extra experience and health regeneration. I want both of these. For the time being, let's take command points and power. Yes, the power. And we'll move on with our lives. 10 water for 4 spice, plus 20% power to allied units in this region. Could be useful moving forward. Maybe not. Super important right now, dare I say. And I'll just send everybody in to recapture this place, because it's mine, damn you! It's mine. Yeah, Pete, there's a 1,000 hegemony bonus for controlling the polar region in the center. It's the most special of special regions. Don't you cark it on me. Oh, but there's a worm. Nowhere is safe in Arrakis. Okay. Except for, as it were, right here. Brilliant. Losing a lot of money all of a sudden. Because this place has fallen out of favor. Okay. Let's send 3 dudes. Probably 3 dudes will be enough. Just bounce these guys over this way. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'll just quickly raise some funds. Find someone who doesn't like money and has a lot of it, who also likes plastic, like you. Haha! And then we'll just ditch, like, I don't know, 2,300 plastic. And tick away until they won't accept. Neat. That'll let me evac these guys out of here, and... Zoop. with the power of flight. Oh no, I misclicked and now they're just flying 2 seconds away. Oh. No! Wow. What a flight. Man, that was, you should be proud of yourselves. Really, really proud of the work you've done for your country and for your people. I salute you. Okay. Putting that debacle to one side, let's try and get these military developments much faster, because that's incredible. Here we want, obviously, to get the refinery back online. We're starting from ground zero. This is a hot mess. Luckily, we've got the strength to put it down. Eat it. If I check in with the council, we'll be able to see... Yeah, so this is going for 5 more days, so I might just hold off on anything too dastardly for 5 more days. Eh, sandworms, who cares? For fuel, so we need a fuel cell here again. Oppress this place, punish it for its wrongdoings. And get all of these harvesters actually doing their job so that we don't lose and die a horrible death. Okay, unassigned agents. We do need to get all of our infiltration up, so let's just start cramming them in. It's just throwing people at jobs left, right, and center. Yeah, there is absolutely no cruise control on Dune Spice Wars. You're 100% right, Pete. 100%. It's just, it is go, go, go. I mean, I could turn down the speed a bit, but, where's the fun in that? I like to occasionally pause to catch up, but, I mean, that's not a big deal. We're ready for another build, are we? Yes, but we don't have the cash, so let's quickly fundraise some.
Let's get to business.
You like money. I'm looking for someone who doesn't really like money. Everybody likes money.
How can I?
Okay, it's a bad time to fundraise.
How is Arrakis treating you? Let's get to...
I'm gonna try anyway.
How can I help?
You'll probably find the costs are ludicrous. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's just insane. I can't do that. Sorry. Atreides, though. Maybe we should get some deals going, punk. Yeah. I know you like these treaties.
Greetings.
Give me those. Thanks very much. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. We could take that spice off them really easily. I think we do that. Let's fly down here. Bring these guys here. Get... Oh god, I want those guards. Call to arms. What am I researching now? Lay of the lands. Might ditch stealth gear. Grab call to arms. Then stealth gear. And let's do a ghost market on... maybe the Fremen, actually. Even though I doubt that their economy's that great. We'll just steal some stuff. Oh, actually, let's take the polar region first. Because it's still neutral. And it is worth that crucial 1,000 hegemony. So, a nice pickup. A really, really, really nice pickup, actually. Get a missile battery here. It can defend both of these places. And I will try and monitor what's going on here. Save. Get out of there. When they get a bit weak, pluck them out. Pull them back to base. Nice. Really nice. Let me go for a quick 1, 2, 3. Oppress, oppress, oppress the people. Oppression is what they want. I'm just giving the people what they want. Making a whole load of money now that I'm doing that too. Gonna need a little bit more spice production to pay my taxes on time. Which is why this is probably a good take. Oh, shoot. Kind of tempted to just sit here for 3 days. So I might do that. I'll just queue up more supply drops. And hopefully just ride this out. Also queue up some aggressive... Ooh. Maybe combat drugs for that push. Ceasefire to starve them out. I'll grab a gear sabotage as well. For plucking this spice off of Atreides, because I think that's a logical pluck. Okay, so we've got all these at level 2. We need Arrakis at level 3 still, of course. And the next one down as well. You would like to do a deal that actually suits me quite a lot. I need extra spice. I need money. I don't really care too much about the intel, but this is a nice deal. I'll accept that. And my god, it's lucky I did. Because it was about to expire. And it's given me enough money that we can get our next building here. So I can go for influence, authority production, and hegemony gains. Could actually be useful for me. But I think we'll go for the stronger units. Let's get plus 20% health, plus 50% experience gain. Yep. A big boost. And then when I get the third one, we'll have plus 2 armor on all of our units. And I feel like when we get to that point, it's all over Rover. In terms of my relative strength, and I can probably just go and bully people, and then call in atomics. That's the plan. It's an evil, evil plan, but it's a plan nonetheless. Hey, 61 likes. We're nearly at that special number. Can I get 8 of you 100 glorious, glorious motherfuckers to like the video? Huck is way late, but kia ora, Huck. It's nice to see you. I hope you've had a nice weekend. By standing next to a defeated village. You get supplies, do you? I thought you lost supplies standing next to a pillaged village. Oh, I am comfortably paying my taxes, but this place has fallen into rebellion. We can fly people back. We probably should. Because we can. So, let's get one gunner and a troop. Just hoon them back over this way real quick. The beauty of the airfield. My god, it is good. Oh, shoot. What is this? Oh, please. Throw me a freaking bone here. I was going to poison the reserves to try and weaken that. It's nothing against you, Atreides, although that'll probably tip them off to what's next. Okay, you guys are in range, so let's fly you to the moon and back. Hegemony threshold, nice. We need to get to 10,000 though. Grabbing this village is a wonderful start. Water extractor as well. Our water woes no more. That's amazing. Very powerful place. They should run away. I don't know what their plan is. But I don't like them. Leave me be. God. Honestly. Some people. Okay, this place would really very much like a missile battery for obvious reasons. Can't quite get within range there, but it's probably still a good move. I'll build it right on the border. Not to give the game away too much. Oh, we did it! Thank you! Oh, what a surgeon likes that was. You're amazing. You're amazing. Thank you to the, 15 people who were like, yeah, I'll grace that button. I'll grace it. Well, the economy looks bad. But it's probably just because all of my spice collection is offline or disrupted in various ways. Let's oppress it to try and get it pumping out a bit faster. Yeah, that's good. Free slot here as well. We should probably get a plastic factory. What was that magical whirlwind? What the fuck? It may have been an operation, I'm not sure. Wish these ornithopters would just do what they're told and just, sit somewhere like this. Please just sit here. Recruitment cost, manpower, influence. I don't really care about any of that. But if I did care about one, it would be to decline this. So let me throw 80 votes at declining this. The smugglers have got their votes, so they're kind of a bit of a player now. Thinking of themselves pretty cool. And obviously this place needs a full militia army. It's got missile battery down. Let's also give it, I guess, just plastic. Or maybe a military base. Yeah, go on. Let's make this the most aggressive polar outpost ever. It's likely to always border multiple players. Nearly all the players, actually, if the Fremen move to this one. Ooh. It's too late. It's not too late, though, is it? Let's take too late back. How many will I need? Probably just 3. Fly this unit this way. We'll grab too late. Water, I've got so much, it's not even funny. Authority is the only little hold up for me right now. The economy's just tanked wildly out of control, probably because of that rebellion, though. I think that's just a short-term glitch. Let's have a look. Yep, this place again. My god. Please. Behave. Oh, it's actually both. It's a double whammy. Okay, in that case, gonna need you back this way just to quickly stop these rebellions from completely and utterly destroying this so far so good attempt. You are strong enough to win that fight, and you guys will be strong enough to win this fight too. So that's all fine and good. This spice being disconnected, I didn't even notice it. So talk about keeping me off on my toes. I mean, what a yikes. Also severely hurt manpower generation. Tony! I don't know what you did, Tony. I think you might have followed on Twitch. I can't see. Hold on. I can't see? Jeez. I'm gonna get that checked out. No. I can't see the alerts because they haven't updated. Yes, it was. Thank you for the follow, Tony. No! Why? Oh, why? Oh, that is really bad. That is really bad. I think that calls for a... No! Yeah, it does. As I slowly sob myself to sleep? Sure. As I sob myself to sleep. We really need to stop this rebellion. And I'm going to need to do a little bit of fundraising. Because the economy is... it's seen better days. Any discoveries left on the map? There are a couple. Alright, we'll give these things some busy work to be doing. Oh, shoot. And the bloody polar region is rebelling as well. Okay. So we tidy this up. Then we fly there and bounce there. That's probably the play. Selling a bit of plastic would be pretty nice. Anybody like plastic? Who likes plastic? You do. Great. Not a lot, but enough. Actually, I should probably sell my extra intel. I'm generating a lot of intel, and the AI pays a reasonable price for it. There we go. Let's fundraise a little bit of money out of Atreides, just to temporarily salvage the economy, while I try and get manpower, etc., back online. These units now, like I say, do need to emergency fly down this way. Dump a poison reserves down, not necessarily because I have to, but because I want to. Using operations does generate me hegemony, so I can kind of exchange for that. Likewise, like the gear sabotage, I mean, I guess why not? And poison reserves, why not? I'm going all in for literally no reason. Because I'll just queue this stuff up again, and we'll roll through. 21 intel is a very impressive amount of intel generation for this stage in the game. Manpower generators could be required. I like to build them in spice territories if pos. Oh, shoot. Look at this! The cleanup crew frantically running around. Good God. Plus 20% spice production, plus 1 intel. Yeah, this place is cool. This place is cool. Okay. Cut that out. Can't build anything on the base right now. I would love to oppress these, but my manpower generation is just not quite there somehow. So maybe some technologies. No, we haven't got to the atomics yet, but we're getting close. We've nearly got all of the agents we need in place. I say beat green to submission. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. Atreides need to get out of here so they don't pull the old side swipe on us. Sure. Lose $1,000. Take control of 2 new villages for 200 hegemony. That's kind of difficult and maybe not possible. There's a worm. If I lose all of this, I'm just gonna cry and end the stream. Okay. Lucky save. Lucky save for my reputation as well. Right, let's take this place. Hopefully that worm's gone. Here's our extra agent. We need infiltration level 3 on Arrakis and the Spacing Guild, and then we'll qualify for the atomics. So we're nearly there. One more agent. I could bring this guy over, actually, and start doing it now. So let's do that. All in, queuing up, ready for the atomics. You gotta love it. Oh, that's a bit ugly. Just dodge that worm. Thank you. What did I just waste there? A supply drop. Neat. Alright, and we'll take back that. That's my 3rd spice. If I can hold 3 spice, maybe stretch to 4 if possible. I don't likely need to worry too much after that. And then we we turn up the heat, so to speak. Right, this place is back. I'm back, baby! Welcome back. Let's get heavy militia, ranged militia, all the militias. Bring you back within range of the airfield in case you need to bounce around anywhere. And start to oppress things again. All of our resources are in the green though, so that is really good news. Happy days! Happy days! Woo! Probably sabotaging Atreides is the best move here, although, actually, the cheaper recruitment cost would be really nice for me as I look to re-recruit my army. So, let's go for that instead. Ye-Lab's gonna get a heavy militia. We should oppress this place next door and have it producing... it probably doesn't matter too much. It's a spice place, so let's get manpower there as well. The old double whammy never hurt anybody. And we should probably get this online with some sort of priority as well. So I might try and save up, grab this 3rd one. I don't need defensive systems, so it is literally just one of these ones that's already unlocked, isn't it? Is it the command post? No. It's the recruitment center. So I just need 500 plastic. Weird that plastic is what I'm short on. Usually we've got plastic coming out of our rear end. I'm pooping out the stuff. I'll help it along a little bit down this way. And then I press that place again because I, for whatever reason, am feeling like pushing my luck today. Cool. Yeah, let's have a look at the sieges, actually. I've got a lot of excess water now that I didn't used to have, and I think you're right. It's probably worthwhile befriending them, even if I don't want, although, wow, the trooper cost could be kind of useful, so let's also do that. We'll work on both of those guys. Befriend them. Try and pull them on side. This harvester doesn't have a full crew, so I should probably use manpower on that. The ones that are full are doing a fantastic bloody job, and we've nearly got enough plastic. And then we'll be ready to atomic. Where to move next? Probably through there on Atreides. That's a quick capture, I think. Let's start recruiting some house guards for this move. I'll recruit 2 of those bad boys. There goes all of my money, but actually it doesn't matter. We'll also pop over here to the capital, grab the recruitment center. That will also unlock +2 armor for all military units. And holy smokes, what is this? Lucky we got here, because some rebels decided to fight. Okay, that's fine. You know, you could help the militia if you felt like it. You're a completely trained army of professionals. You idiots. Let me hover over this way and get some visibility here. Where's this one sitting? So long as it's in enemy territory, I don't mind. It ain't. Oh, it is. Yeah, cool. Okay. Let's move to their base. The +2 armor is probably pretty game-changing. Quite excited about that little boost to our power level. Question in chat. Just discovered you recently. Did you play Northgard for the same company? Not a lot. No, I haven't. It's a brilliant game. It's just a time release. Blah, 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 blah. But it is a brilliant game. I'm just not... I just haven't, yeah, super been involved in it. Harness. The only thing I dislike about the game is there's only sand and snow and sand and snow. Arrakis. Yeah. Can I build atomics now? Yeah, once I have the resources, I will be able to. Great. Somewhere is rebelled. We've lost this place again. This place I seem to just lose and not even realize that I'm losing it. It's like I'm just completely oblivious to it. Queue up a ceasefire. I need to get that spice back straight away, basically. So I'll fly out my new guards. Let's have a look at these guys, actually. 23 strength at the moment. Okay. Okay. I see you. We could move this way and just stomp them into the ground, but I think that extra spice is more useful. So let's get everybody back over on this border. Where are you headed? You're not going to take this one, surely. Wow. That is a bold play. That is a really bold play. I could jump back and defend it, but... I think I'll just use operations to defend it this time. What are they doing? You! I've just take this. Maybe I should, actually. They're busy. Yeah, stuff it. Let's move now. Let's take this place now while they're up here. We'll use operations to stop this, i.e. ceasefire pillage, right? So we'll go, ceasefire and poison. Sorry, not pillage. So we'll go ceasefire, poison the reserves. We'll get a poison the reserves queued up again. That should just starve them out. Building one extra unit up there would be alright, but I think if we go like this, we should be okay. Yeah, you can see it's completely starving them out, so that's good. Moving in this way with my boys. I might want to give them a supply drop. Let's do it. Supply drop inbound! Grab another one of those. Okay, so operations detected against me here. I need to watch this one quite closely, so I'll just pause briefly and make sure that everything else is tidied up. You can see these guys just completely tidied up. Idiots. Absolute idiots. Get wrecked. Get wrecked by Intel. Wrecked! Okay, great. Put that place on oppression because I'm feeling extra bold. Like my coffee, which is actually nearly empty. Dang it. I'll fix that in a minute, but not just yet, because we need 20 more likes to hit triple digits. Welcome, by the way, if you're just tuning in. Noticed a spike in viewers. So welcome in. People must be refreshing the stream and liking the video, are you? Ridiculous. The spiffing Brit, I thank you. Mission successful. Great. Right, yeah, so everything cleared out of the way, and then I can just focus on this fight. Keeping the house guard alive is priority number 1. Getting away from sandworms is quite important too. Brilliant, and we'll take control of this. So not only did they fail their attack, but we were able to advance ours! You fool. Taking like a slight beating standing on this side of the village. Just stand over that way, please. Thank you. Ooh, buildings, military development. Yeah, I really want this military development one, so I'll throw everything behind it. We'll see if we can get it this time. Siege detected. We already knew that, and we already knew that. Great. Grab that spice, then we'll reconnect this one once more, and we'll be in an even better position. Eat that. Press this place for some spice. Get the economy back into the green and just absurdly pumping away. We can build another main center building, and I probably want to get these, maybe even just the administrative hall online, really. But I'm too poor. Bane of my life. So, I'll queue that up and wait on that one. I think you might be onto something too. Yep. Kit this place out with militia. It's already got crazy military infrastructure. Probably too much. Although the airfield's nice, I'll keep the airfield. We can ditch the military base because we have one here. We're working our way up, building up a relationship with these guys, which is nice. Plus 20% power to allied units in the region. Very handy. And they're actually weakening this place, so maybe I continue with my aggro stomp and I just stomp my way through. We get spice silos down instead. And while I'm here, we can get away with oppressing this place, because the negative impacts don't matter too much. Are you allowed to question the options? Have I given up on Elden Ring? No, I haven't given up on it, but you should not expect non-strategy games to be present on the channel for super long. I don't like to ring fence myself too much, but I'm absolutely a strategy game channel. So when games like Elden Ring come along that are particularly special and noteworthy, they'll feature if I'm particularly enjoying them, especially. But they're unlikely to find a home here because they don't really fit. If you know what I mean. We could probably leave a couple of dudes here. Not all the dudes, to be fair. Go back and squash this rebellion and then squeeze through and grab that extra spice down here in too late. It's not too late to take this place. It's not too late. Oh, look at that. We just crossed over 100 live viewers on YouTube and 85 likes. Can we do an experiment? If you're watching live right now, the Spiffing Brit demonstrated this yesterday, live on stream, or the day before, and I'd be very keen to see how it plays out. If you're watching live right now, and you've liked the video, do me a favor. You don't need to dislike, but just remove the like, and then place it back in again. Do that right now, if you can, and you don't mind being a guinea pig in this YouTube experiment. Remove the like, and then place the like again, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens to viewer counts. If you're unfamiliar, or if you're just tuning in, Spiffing Brit did a YouTube exploit video where basically he demonstrated that YouTube really likes live streams where people like the video, as we already knew, and where people sort of like refresh and tune back in as new viewers. And a couple of other things to do with monetary things like memberships and stuff. But those are the free things. And it was very fascinating. Also, we're just about to cross over 100 likes, so thanks for that too. He's biased towards strategy. He is. 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 Yeah, I don't think Elden Ring will be gone for good. You should expect it to come back. You know, like maybe when a DLC comes out or something like that, when it just has that little bit of extra relevancy, so I can justify putting it onto what most people expect to be a strategy game channel. Okay, I need to save face on the money here too somehow. Like, good God. Let's get advanced engineering because that's really powerful. Hemorrhaging a lot, probably on all of these military constructions on all of my outposts. Maybe we could make a case that the missile battery isn't needed here anymore because it's here. Little cost savings like that along the way. Like maybe the airfield could go as well because we've got this one. We don't need this one. I don't know. I'll leave it for now and retake this place. How much does it cost? 122 influence. Oh, I love this overlay. That's cool. And only 5 water. So I can take that back like tomorrow. So let's go take it. Sweet. Need these harvesters back out deploying. Get back to work! What are you doing? Jeez. Honestly. And I don't know if there's a single ornithopter research. There's one. And any more? I think that might be literally it. Cool. Neat. We should also be basically ready for atomics now too, I would say. Give my dudes a supply drop just to, you know, put a bit of a swing in their step. I'll do a ghost market to make a bit of money and get another supply drop ready. Neat. Unassigned agent. Lovely. Let's get you on Atreides level 2 so that we can get ready to assassinate the Atreides. Even though they're in last place. And take back this 4th spice. So we have 4 spices online. There's one. Ooh. Hello, beautiful. We should move that way. That's a relatively cheap and easy take. 2 harvesters chilling on a Sunday. Yeah, I mean, I can't blame them, I guess. It's a Sunday. Don't work too hard. Amazing. Point of interest, $350 out of that one. Just try and stop me. Okay. Everything seems to be pretty calm and peaceful. So that's probably going to encourage me to push my limits a little bit and oppress a couple of these spice villages. Honestly, a maintenance center might be a good idea here to future-proof this place a bit as well. So I'll do that. I'll push my luck and try and oppress that one as well. Why not? Oh yes, you're back online. Lovely. It's heavy militia. Oppress the place. Support them with ranged and a demo man. Get that place completely done and dusted. And then we could look to crack into Fremen territory if we want. A council vote, reduce power, increase authority production. Actually, that would be really nice, so I'll vote for that. And wham, bam, thank you, ma'am! Harvester number 4 online. Everything is looking good. The goal now really is to see if we can get these atomics running. Let's have a look. Atomics. 500 intel and $1,000. I have all of the agents required to build these things. Now, it's important to note that I will lose standing with the council by 200. That will hurt my exchange rate, my votes, my influence production. So it's going to be a painful experience. Not an impossible experience, but a fairly painful one. One way that I can negate it a little bit is if we jump here and try and finish these statecraft buildings off. I'll start with the administrative hall. We'll get the 3rd one. That'll give me +1 standing production, so I can kind of slowly negate it over time. I don't know. We'll see. Oppress this place and oppress this place, because these are the ones where I have troops nearby, so I think it makes sense to oppress. Ah, shoot. Okay, and you're in a rebellion. Alright. Fly you this way. Just as I'm harping on about how great it is to oppress, I do realize the irony. Fly you up there to protect. Get you maybe just over that way. This place is likely a little vulnerable. Is there a maintenance center here? No. So we could save a little bit of cash by building one. Is this just the same combat? Yeah, it is. We should be fine, even though we only have 2 units. We've got the main base firing, and we've got 2 very powerful units at that. So I do think we'll be A-okay. Am I still paying my taxes? I was. This time around's gonna be a bit of a tough sell. Shoot. Even on full production, I suffer. And I need to keep that up. So let's try and get 400 spice out of someone who maybe dislikes spice. The Fremen do. See if they'll give me 400. I can afford to give away quite a bit of intel. So I'm just gonna get spice for intel. Seems like a good move. They declined it. I thought they would. The AI is always kind of funny about that. Because they won't be able to pay their taxes. So even though it doesn't necessarily say that they like or dislike, they might just not do it. So maybe we'll reach to the smugglers, even though they like it. So it is a bit of a yikes. Oh, no. Them liking it just makes it too much. Yeah, it's too much. We're just going to have to default on our taxes just this once. A shame that this place went offline. Oh, actually, though, hold on. What we could do... No, we don't have the manpower. I was going to say what we could do is try and press to get production rolling, but it's not going to happen. We're just going to have to default this time. And pay up better next time, punk. Siege are at war. Don't particularly like me very much. Oh! Failed to get the click off there. Gutted. Got harvesters going offline all over the show. Come on. Oh, you're a militia. Okay, that's fine. Imperial tax missed. Yep. It's a yikes. I know. I know. I know. Tax is getting ludicrously pricey. But with 4 harvesters, I should be fine. Reaching for that 5th would be an easy 5th. Yes. Shows how much trade is balanced in worth. Yeah, kind of the same as their likelihood to trade it with you. I would say. Like, you're going to have a more difficult time getting plastic out of them if it's a green arrow. Because they're very favorable towards plastic, so the price will be higher. Supply and demand. Effectively, it's a read on their demand. Okay, we'll be able to pay our taxes. Which is always nice. Let's try and bribe these guys so they stop attacking me. This is just Siegeville, USA. It's ludicrous. It's no wonder we're losing all the time. Is this another... Are you please, just carry on. Yeah, okay, good. Are you going to carry on to here, though? This is my concern. I'll just poison reserves in this territory. Oh, and if I can get $1,000 together, we can start assassinating Atreides. Which we should probably do. Let's oppress the spice places. Sorry, spice places. I am sorry. I didn't mean to, but also I really did mean to. Up yours. Gonna bring the House Guard up here and try and make a push through these territories. We should have enough... Yeah, we've got loads of authority being generated now. Fear me! And I would like to get this online too. So it's really just Solari that's hurting me. We could cut some military infrastructure to save a bit of money. It's not a lot of money though, to be fair. Like $4. No one cares. I'll just oppress the spice places. That'll make me wealthy again. Good. And you lot, might as well just pop over here and take that. Love it. Hostile units. Ooh. Hello. What are you gearing up for down there, eh? Grab the ceasefire. We've got powerful things now like crowd manipulation, atomics as soon as I can get $1,000. Prioritize that. It really is just money. Money, 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 money. Interesting decision. Okay. I don't quite have the negative ones queued up yet, so I'll come in and fight them myself. And I might actually sweep back here and destroy this demo man first. Hello? Destroy the demo man? Thank you. It's a bit of a tough ask, but we should be okay. Development research. Again, I think making money is a good idea. Those are all incredibly expensive, though. Wonder if there's an easier way for us to do this. Central command. Allied units gain bloodbath. Oof. Defense systems. The extra militia slot is pretty good. Otherwise, I don't think I need a lot up this way. That is nice, but not really necessary. Power compass, no. Solari production increases by 20% of available water. That's pretty... not a lot to it. Plus one militia slot, militia health, and armor on militia. We could just get really powerful militia. I think it is the economy... I think I can get away with doing these then. The training of mercenaries could be useful, but I think I either want to get cheaper upkeep on my military. My military are currently costing me 38. Get a 30% discount, and that'd be cheaper to rebuild. Or extra crew on harvesters for extra spice to exchange for money. Be around 20 extra spice, 30 extra bucks. That one is better. Also, the extra hegemony boost is quite nice. With their reserves poisoned, I should be able to win this. Oh my god, there are so many things wanting my attention. Most importantly, though, it's the need to start converting manpower into money again. So let's bounce around all the spice places, or some of the spice places. Check back in on this fight. It looks like it's going to go in my favor, but I might just call the ceasefire just to be safe. And back that up yet again with a ceasefire. Poison reserves. And we'll take this village as well. Sorry, forgot about you a little bit up there. Oh, they snaked that spice. You would. We had a couple of agents captured, but I can reallocate them around, so that's all good. And I think these guys should probably just move straight on that. Take that from the Fremen while they've got their pants down. Seems like a good idea. Do we want to go for a weird move on someone's main base? I can't really get to anyone's main base just yet. Not quite easy enough for me. It's nearly doable on a few fronts, but not quite. So that probably doesn't matter. I think just rejecting a trade is just declining this is probably the most powerful thing I can do, and even then it's not super strong, but if we can reject that power from anybody, we're probably doing alright, and then we'll nuke them into the ground. And that'll sort them. Yep. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Not pretty happy with how the economy's tanking, but I've got so much spice stockpiled that I can probably tweak this a fraction. In fact, we can bring it all the way down, just putting us in the green. And then if I force these places to be oppressed, oh, they're kind of already at oppression level 2. Maybe do that one instead. Grab that off the Fremen. They didn't stand a freaking chance! Ooh. Okay. I'll let you run past. You could be my friend, so I won't fight you. Spice next door, so the spice silo makes sense. Grab the ranged militia. Sweet! Enemy operation detected in Rubda. They love to rub me up the wrong way in that one. Ah, look at that, you did it! Wow, so many people tuning in. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. You too can add to the madness that is tuning into the stream by liking the video and encouraging more people to see it. Other tactics are available. Thank you for tuning in, though. I do appreciate it. In Norway, 40% tax. Mass hole? Do I need to bleep that? Soul? Neat. Okay, they're gonna try and fight this again, because of course they are. Also gonna try and fight this. I'll just poison their reserves here, I think. This should be a victory for me. Although this guy needs to get out of there because he's taken way too much damage. Get back that way, you idiot. Honestly! Whew, okay, economy tanking, which means oppression is needed. But with all this oppression comes rebellions, so it is a bit of a downward spiral. Actually, it's a downward spiral on every front because now I'm being harassed down here as well. You have to pull these house guards over to fight this. They might not even get there in time. That's a heartbreaker. Run, you little men. At least we took this one. Holy crap, by the skin of our teeth, but we bloody well did it. You have a supply drop. Me have a supply drop. My economy is hurting me. But everything else is going fine. Could squeeze an economy building in here to save face. The Chome branch. Yeah. Let's see if we can get a bit of money. You hate money. Love it. I'm going to need probably $2,000. But I can reward you handsomely. With much plastic. And maybe intel. Or your agent. Huh? Huh? Yeah. That's worth a bit of money. Alright. Do that. Brilliant. Now jump in here. Go for the stage 2 economy bonus, which requires economic lobbying or water trade. Oh, yikes. Economic lobbying or water trade. Economic lobbying some 47. Water trade 41 turns. Okay, we'll go for the economic one instead then. We'll keep going down crew training. I think that makes sense. Let's get the embassy online. A little bit of extra money out of it. Sure. Why not? And the good news is I did make it here to stop this rebellion really by the skin of our teeth. And that one, though, holy cow. Whew. Oh, there's all sorts of madness going on. What's going on over here? We've got rebels We've got the Siege. We've got Rebels. We've got the Fremen. Everybody loves this place. Good God. All of my spice harvesters are offline. But we've got another one coming online very soon. We just need goddamn fuel. It's so expensive these days. Whew, okay. Neat. Oh, crap. Without an airbase here, it's tricky to even evac these units out. They'll never run there in time, so we're probably going to have to go for the recapture there, which means that leaving them here is likely the best move. Probably. Probably. %20 exchange rate penalty. That's really harsh. Oh, and also it's taken my nerd things offline. So, let's see if we can... firstly, get one of these assassinations ticking away in the background. To do that, we'll try and leverage a bit more cash off the smugglers. Take another 2 grand off of them. Give them plastic. I suppose intel, because I'm generating it quite quickly. Get the economic bailout out of them. Thank you very much. These units will heal, but we could probably bring them back to the base to heal. And then take that place back with them, and maybe one more. Potentially a good idea. But then, of course, it is just going to cost me more upkeep, so it's an interesting one. I don't know what's even happening here. What is this? I'm going to lose 2 spice places if we lose it, though. Am I okay with that? I think I am, actually, because I can sort of just stomp back through and take it back. Let's get the extra house guard to do that, then. Annoying that the siege won't come to my aid, but I won't hold that against them. Extra power in the region if we place an agent here as an ally. Potentially quite strong. Fremen making moves, so we might need to push them out the way as well. Intel generation, so I need the 500 intel. We've got the money, but not everything else. What I could do is sacrifice an agent. This one's captured by the Fremen. What do they want? What do you want for my dude?
How is Arrakis
Can I just get him back with, like, I don't know, some plastic? Do you like plastic? No, you do not. Could buy it back with money, and then put it in, and then do the... Nah. We'll just leave it. We'll just leave it. Right, we currently have no spice being produced. You want to see terrible at the game? That is what terrible at the game looks like. Plastic is ticking up, so we'll be able to get it online here, and that connects the 3rd. We should be able to take this place back very soon. I'll do a couple of oppress moves nearby. And then, there we go. Stomp our way back in there, take that spice back. We've got this one being defended, but it hasn't been connected. Now it's connected. And then we've got something going on. Okay, that's just going on there. That's fine. Grab this infiltration for some extra intel so that we can start queuing up our atomics and our assassinations. And then sadly, going to have to rebuild that place from scratch, which sucks, but it is what it is. I think a fuel cell here is a good idea too. Yeah. Neat. Okay, I think all of the foundations have been laid. Consider yourself founded. Not a lot in the way of votes. Yikes. $1,000. I've got plastic online. This place is nearly producing its spice. I'd like to put that on overkill mode as well. 3 units here is probably overkill mode, especially because we've got all these guards. So let's march this one back to the nearest airfield. Thank you, soldier. More plastic? I think so. Manpower upkeep. Unit recruitment costs. And... But thankfully, this was actually a... it was a bad result all around. We need to get rid of Atreides. They're awful. Oh, hello. You like rebelling, do you? Guess I could stop here. Do we have anybody to fly in to help? We should. Okay, we'll have to run them over. Sorry. You're gonna have to use your damn legs. I know, it's awful. It's awful, it's awful, it's awful, it's awful, it's awful. Every resource under the sun is tanking a little bit at the minute, so... Even manpower is tanking now. We're stuck in kind of a little bit of a downward spiral when these places rebel, in particular. So we'll sweep over, offer some support for this guy. I think we might bring this guy out. Sweep these ones over and in. These guys coming from this way as well. It's a match made in heaven. Well done. This harvest is not running, so we'll get that going. Now we're back up to 3 again. Huzzah! The economy is tanking! I'd love to get that. I'd love to get that built. That's a big win for me if I can. So we need the technology to do that. Okay, that's fine. Score-wise, we're sort of keeping up with the Kardashians. I'm about to get an agent. I might sacrifice it just because I literally can't afford to do this mission, but I want it to be a bit cheaper. So there we go. We'll sacrifice an agent. It also makes it guaranteed. I mean, this is just generically very, 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 very good. The cooldown is kind of long, though, so I can't really afford to just keep doing it. We could also expel an agent to get our first atomics online if we'd like to crack in somewhere. So what's costing me the most money at the moment? Armies, $50, barracks, command posts, embassies, harvesting works. Basically just everything that I own. Which stands to reason. We'll go Plascrete Maintenance Center where we need to. These guys are healing up and ready to deploy. If we can get the airbase up here, which will cost me more money, but it's pretty important, because if I can hold this place down and secure it, then we'll be away laughing. And... ooh, how do I bail myself out of this hole? I think we cut unnecessary expenditure. There is a really inefficient wind trap around here somewhere, I remember. It might be... here? No? Here? Yes. Get rid of that, because that is literally just a waste of money. Any other money wasters will be removed as well. I'm thinking maybe get rid of this recruitment office, because I don't often put this place onto oppression mode. So we can probably scrap that. Scrap that! And then maybe one piece of military infrastructure over here. Potentially the missile battery. Which is kind of weird, but... yeah, I think I can ditch one of these missile batteries. Just to save face a little bit. Build extra manpower generators if I need to. And once this place is back online, so ideally oppressing this would be a big move as well, but I can't quite. There's some extra intel for atomics, so could queue up one of the atomics. I'll need to start ditching some of this other stuff. So maybe we find somewhere to take a stab at. Atreides, potentially. Or we go back for 2 lut. Yeah, let's go back for 2 lut. It's not 2 lut to save that place. I'll take a trooper, a gunner, and 2 house guards. And then we'll leave the rest as defensive dudes. Oh yes, money. I'll also just go for a quick bailout.
Let's get to business.
Say $1,000. I'll give you basically all of my plastic. Nice. Thank you. Gotta spend money to make money. So quickly bail ourselves out. Bounce back this way and grab 2 lut. Once more! How's the hedge race going? It's pretty evenly matched, Pete. It's pretty evenly matched. Go pillage for money? Yeah. Yeah, actually. Could do some emergency fundraising that way as well. Might as well. Where do we have... Although I'm just, I'm just a little hesitant to remove all of my troops because, well, you know why. Rebellions. It's no good to me to go out and pillage something but lose somewhere that's producing spice in the meantime, if you know what I mean. Let's give these guys a supply drop because they so desperately need it. Tempted to poison the enemy reserves here as well, because why not? Sure. Yep. Really nice. Sweeping success. Okay, we could move through to level 2 and just cut Atreides down, and then use atomics on Fremen, and then it just leaves Harkonnen. Yeah, I do like that. I do like that. Agent timer at 12 minutes. Not terrible. Probably okay. I think I will temporarily sacrifice you to get this guaranteed mission down. So good. Oh, come on! I'm just gonna stop this fighting. Like the cheese lord I am. And then we'll take a poison reserves, we'll take a supply drop, we'll take a ceasefire. Oh, they're just gonna keep going? Okay. I mean, I respect the craft. This unit refuses to heal because we are in excess manpower. None of my units will heal while we're losing manpower. That's not a good thing. Really not a good thing. Already trading for all of that. Could perhaps just delete one of these units so that the rest of them can heal. It's a shame. Manpower cost 6/25. So they're about 4 each. No, I think I need to build my way out of this. Hilariously rebuilding the recruitment officers, but probably going a little harder and faster with them. Let's get, well, we should get the refinery down here. Get any recruitment officers in free spaces. Maybe not there because it looks like it's about to be hit. Yeah, we could get one in the polar region potentially. We're a little shy on plastic though. We're a little shy on everything. I'm going to be unable to pay my taxes. To take Atreides out, we need 3 infiltration on them. And only... Oh no, we also need 3 on Arrakis, so I do need my agent back from the Fremen? Yes. I don't really have a lot of bargaining chips on the table. You could probably argue that all of the spice is going to go to waste, so I could get rid of that. There we go. Let's grab that. Okay, neat. Now I have an unassigned agent, so we can get to infiltrating them at level 3, and then we'll be able to assassinate and destroy Atreides. Slightly faster than nukes were able to get online, but not by too much. And to be fair, if I'd prioritized the nukes, probably could have got to them first as well. God, I'd love to have pressed that, but that's fine. This place is freakishly vulnerable with a whole load of units that can't heal. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. We've got operations to keep us safe, so there's a slight benefit in that.
How can I help?
They're pissy because my territory's broader than theirs. Lol. Neat. Military developments? Yeah. Let's vote that through, everybody. Vote for militarism! Like gold. Did we hit 123? Oh, that is amazing. I'm just going to quickly take a break here. This is probably midway, although we should start to fight. While I go for my break, firstly, thank you for liking the video like that. You're amazing. And I think also, when everybody unliked the video and liked it again, that made a real difference on viewer numbers. I think it did. I mean, it makes sense because it worked for the Spiffing Brit, so why would it not work more broadly? But it does make sense. So thank you for that. I'm just quickly going to go and get a refill. I'll be right back. Look at this glorious screen. My God. So good. 123 likes. Far out. You're amazing. All right, anyway, sorry. I'll see you in a minute. See you later, Octopus. Well, I know it's a little late for you Europeans. Thank you for joining me on your Sunday night. Oh, a great question too there, Pete. Oh, and thank you for the kind words about the Dune content as well. You're awesome. You're awesome. Let's go back to the game screen. Get this puppy rolling. 1 minute, though. Alrighty. Pete asks, as we plan the assassination of Duke Lector, does Atreides have any way to stop us? The answer is at the council. I have no control over the council. And as Harkonnen, I'm really the second faction who should, or who could. The smugglers later in the game, yeah, but... so I'm just a little bit worried that they'll move to take governorship, basically. However, unfortunately in this case, they do happen to be probably the weakest player on the map. But it's a fairly close race. Gotta be said, it's a fairly close race. Alright, get this manpower pumping. try and just not get into any fights while we wait. I was wondering why I wasn't getting into any fights, and it's because the game is paused. Whoa, the smugglers got elected as Speaker of the Council. Oh my god, a new threat emerges. Say it ain't so. There's the 4th Spice Harvester online, so production rates looking good. My council standing is very low, but we are getting that +1 off the base, so it'll slowly start to tick up. Now we need to look for economic lobbying or water trade. Realistically, economic lobbying is probably much better. So, it's going to be a really tough ask. Really tough. 48 days. My research sucks. If we can get the economy floating a little bit more comfortably, we might look to build some more research centers, because our research is a little low. Alright, okay, so here's an experiment. I'm watching at the back end. We'll just do this one more time. I'm fascinated by it after watching the Spiffing Brit do his YouTube exploit live stream. And I think that we've managed to pull it off here. Let's try it one more time, but this time doing both things. So the things that he highlighted that don't cost money, because there are others that are involving, like, becoming a member of the channel, for example. But we'll put those to one side. The two things that allegedly will help to push the stream to a brand new audience and surge impressions to a new audience are, firstly, to remove your like and then place it again, and secondly, to leave the stream and come back. I would say to you, obviously don't exploit the algorithm, but maybe close the tab, look out the window, refresh your eyes, and then come straight back, goddammit! So, if you wouldn't mind participating in this little experiment with me, I'll do it as well on my end. All we have to do is remove our like, put it back again, and then refresh the stream. Or take a break, I should say. Take a break. And then come straight back. Isn't the Spiffing Brit so funny? So funny. I loved it. I really loved it. So, alright, 3, 2, 1. Let's see if it makes any difference on the numbers. I can see the like count at the moment. I can see the concurrent viewers at the moment. I'm going to do it on my end too. Here we go. Boom. Cheeky refresh. Don't mind if I do. Great. And we'll see what happens. Alright. This is, of course, just YouTube. How do atomics work? They're an operation. I think he's paying more attention to YouTube and Twitch. I was, sorry. The Twitch chat had disappeared, but I'm with you. I'm with you. Yeah, so it's an Intel operation. It's an Intel operation. I'm just going to need to quickly fundraise a little bit of money because we're still in this unfortunate spot. Let's get rid of all of our plastic and try and get as much cash as we can. I actually have one of their agents, so happily sell that back to them for a bit of cash money too. And if we do the Solari agreement, that would be even better. Neat. Get this place oppressing. Suddenly, solemnly swear I'm oppressing to no good. And the economy's still tanking, so suppose we'll just do a reduce upkeep, even though there's likely to be a little bit of overlap and lost value here. We'll try it. And I might oppress another spice producing place. You aren't even producing your damn spice, you fool! We'll need to sort this immediately. And actually, while we're waiting, should we do some pillaging or something? Maybe crack into the Fremen. Where's their base? Up there. So, pushing through that way is nice. Let's do that. May as well. Otherwise, we're just standing around twiddling our thumbs. And it's an absolute waste of our resources. Also, I've got, like, operations and stuff here ready to go. So let's go supply drop, poisson reserves, and let's finally queue up an atomics. Oh no! Oh no, I'm spread too thin. I need to wait 2 more minutes. Give me a couple more minutes. Looks like this is going to be just really overwhelming. I'll just withdraw this guy because he's a bit weak. Places are probably starting to rebel after all of this madness. Yeah, I'll just take it. Bring you back up this way. Fight the good fight. Thank you, sir. Holy worm! Love it. This guy's finished doing his weird tap dance and he's come back to fight the fight, which is nice. And we'll just squeeze everybody in on this unit. Neat. Come back here and take this. We don't need to... Oh, yeah, actually, you could chase it down. Go on. Harass it! Oh, no, it's gonna get away. That's alright. I mean, it's actually really disappointing, but that's okay. Right, let's start filling up these new harvesters. Looks like everything's starting to come up Millhouse. Where are you taking such a big supply hit? Oh, right, yeah, sorry. Can't help but feel a little responsible for that, but if you just get away from the worm, everything will be fine. Whew. Trade request. Money. Yes, I love money. Money is my favorite thing. This stream was sponsored by money. Okay, so the results. Stream impressions did indeed go up. I can see a big spike. Also, likes went up a lot. There was an extra 20 likes generated. Likely due to a new audience being pulled in and trying it. So, shout out to the spiffing Brit. The man, the myth, the legend. It works. It does indeed work. Refreshing the stream and watching it for 30 seconds makes you count as a new viewer, and then YouTube thinks, ooh, new viewers. Let's show this to more new viewers. And then they like the video, and it potentially snowballs from there. And he demonstrated the power of the snowball as well. Oh my god. I'll use some dastardly operations here again. And here's this extra agent. Let's get you queuing in the Spacing Guild. We're actually just about ready to take out Atreides too. Ooh, that supply drop couldn't have come at a moment too soon. Judge of the Council would be really nice. I don't actually care if Atreides get it because we're about to wipe them out. So maybe I just support all active resolutions being revoked. Okay, well the assassination is ready, so actually we might as well do it. Because once Atreides are taken out, these agents will be free. So let's take this person, plop them in here for 1,000 solari and a measly 200 intel with a guaranteed chance of success thanks to me playing as the Harkonnen. We're just about to wipe out the Atreides. The easiest domination victory of your life. Literally of your life. I just accidentally misclicked and called a ceasefire in next door. That's pretty cool. That's a really neat move that I've done there. Oh, we need to get out of there. No! You get back and hide. Yikes. Oh, yep, and see? Look, there we go. Atreides, gone. Gone. Just gone. Pop! Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? Oh, it's too good. It is too good. All right, you spicy harvesters. Good news is actually that will take some temporary pressure off some of these negative yields. I'm going to fail to pay my taxes again. Kind of feel like maybe we're just giving up on the council. Yeah, I just have, well, I mean, I don't really care. Siege friendly. Nice. What do they give? Building upkeep. Who cares? Make this place a bit cheaper. Out of paranoia mostly. But also to try and protect the economy. We should oppress this place too, actually. Get the spice down. Get the extra dude. And make sure that these harvesters have units. We've now got harvester number 5 online, which is lovely. You've got none. You've got none. So we could use a bit of a refill through there too. But the good news is the economy is just surging away. So let's get infiltration level 3 there. Let's also have a look at maybe the smugglers. Who's going to be my easiest nuke target and who's going to be my easiest military target? We'll probably choose to fight... Let's see. The Fremen are 1, 2, 3 territories in. Smugglers are also 3 territories in. We could maybe sneak through this one, though, and with a supply cap, take this. Just to speed it up a bit, and then we're right next door. Yep. So we want to queue up, infiltrating the Fremen, in that case. We definitely want to queue up infiltrating the Fremen. I'd like to get a ceasefire and poison reserves and supply drop in my back pocket before I do anything else, just in case we have to do the ceasefire move. And we're generating loads of extra stuff, so let's just fill up these with extra dudes. Everything's looking quite good. Now that we've got rid of Atreides, all of a sudden my life is so much easier. What happens if you take over their capital? You actually can't. It just becomes a redundant blob. A redundant blobby mess. Yeah. It's a shame. A smoldering blob at that. But, I mean, what are you going to do? I think we can afford to get maybe an extra nerd building online. Grab a little bit of extra knowledge, because my knowledge sucks. Get these places kitted out with their militia and stuff. We could oppress this one too, because we have a unit here. And I think that the missile battery being built here is a great idea, because this is potentially a front line, and really one that I have to focus on defending rather than anything else. The trooper recruitment cost and training time discount is a neat bonus. We could really spam out some troopers. Oh, and the Fremen having a little go up here. I do need to retrain some units, but we have these two in airfield range, so let's just pop them in. Nice. Sandworm detected, combat ongoing. This is all fine. This is all fine. I don't have a lot in the way of defensive troops. And the problem is actually water. Oh, good God. Any high water regions? Let's have a look. 5 wind strength here. Fantastic. Anywhere else? Not really. I think what I'll do is force these units to leave combat. Do the ceasefire poison reserves. Lucky we had that one in our back pocket. Then just slide another one into my DMs. And run these units this way. Neat. Where'd the other one go? What are you doing? Can you not glitch out there, please? We've got a base to go back and defend. Goodness gracious. Lucky the economy is strong enough, hopefully, to just carry us through. I'll oppress this place because it's spicy. Grab a little bit of extra value out of that. Council vote. Infiltration levels are reduced by 2. This sucks. I do not want that to go through. That's a massive block on everything, and it's awful. It's really bad. Yeah, I do have a Discord. It's one of the member YouTube channel or Twitch subscriber member benefits, though. It's not just a generic public one. I often get asked why not just make it public? The reason is there are very few benefits that I can provide to people who are generous enough to become a member of the channel to literally just support me and help me do what I do. But that's one that I can, and so that's why I choose to do it that way. Subject to change though, and I'm always floating the idea of opening up a branch for all of the pubs. The pubs. Yeah, everything is looking really great. I lost this village though. Really? You're gonna do this? I hate them. But the good news is, we're working on a plan, Stan. So to start getting rid of them, we just need to get up to level 2. So it's just gonna take a bit of time. In the meantime, atomics. Tempting, but maybe we want to start this Fremen infiltration just so that they're kind of out of the way, so that when we do the nukes, we don't have to worry about the Fremen also kind of niggling at me. So I will do that. When I can, maybe. We'll think about it. When I can, maybe we'll think about it. The least committed I could possibly be. These far poison reserves. Shut that up. Lost that place, which is a shame, but maybe we're alright. Yeah, look, we're alright. You're alright! Anybody to pillage could nip out here. This is a special region. Plus 500 hegemony. We're winning the hegemony race now, though, so maybe not as crucial. Their spice is up for the taking, but it's kind of far away. Like, a bit difficult for me to get there, really. Let's cruise these units down this way. It's kind of a bad placement. I'm just going to replace that. And also attack these guys that are just standing in my village. Get out of here. What are you doing? Shoe fly. Don't bother me! Right, that ought to hold him back. Unassigned agent. Ready to infiltrate. All the way up to level 3. Get me what I need. And shall we take the nukes? 500 intel. I'm at 400. I'll save up for it now because we have the prereqs and I do want to have them ready. We'll just nuke the Fremen. That'll teach them. I do want to have the assassination ready as well. Paying taxes is perhaps something that I should think about too. Huh? What do you reckon? This is unfortunate. I'm going to buy a shite load of house guards and ensure that this doesn't happen again. Neat. Village under siege. It's this one. How can I get there and save you? Maybe by... What? Yeah. I'd prefer to keep these guys here as defenders, but we're probably going to want to stomp back through this way and take everything back. So the house guards will be ready. I'll fly these two over. Wham bam. A thank you, ma'am. I'm also going to take my... That's right. I'm not sure what voice this is going to be. That's not very fitting, is it? Is it? Oh, maybe this one? Somebody sound the alarm. For he's researching atomics! Very good. Let's do it. Let's give them an atomic-sized lesson they won't soon forget. They sadly have just pillaged this place. So, Luckily they didn't take it. Probably actually a pretty good outcome for me, to be fair. And also I need to try and get rid of my plastic somewhere. Swap it for something more useful. Probably money.
Let's get to business.
And you've got a lot of money. So let's just pine off some plastic. What about you? Do you want some plastic?
Treating you?
Yeah, you'll do it. There you go. We'll just quickly swap a little bit around, you know, swap in this, swap out that kind of vibes. Brilliant. All right, the army is ready. Let's get them over this way. A very large standing army at this point. What are you doing? Why are you here? Who gave this order? Who gave this order? I mean, seriously. Okay, you want to play this game, punk? I'll play this game. Fires atomics is linked to damaging all units and devastating villages. Do I want to? I probably don't want to even launch one at that region. In fact, let's gear up for a strike on the capital, right? This is chump change. I don't care about this prize. That's not the prize. The prize is over here. This is the prize. Where are you? This is the prize. I mean, it's kind of the same distance through that way, maybe. I like this push better. Let's go. Cheaper recruitment costs. Tempting. Sure. My 60 votes will go to good use. Queue up the first round of assassination against the Fremen. Ah, yeah. Yes. Okay, so bring these units down this way. I'll punch. I think I'll just punch through here rather than trying to hide. Although, actually, we've got a supply drop ready. If we take a poison reserves as well, we might be able to just sneak through. I will try the sneak through, I think. Martial economy. Yeah, look, there we go. So we'll just sneak through that territory, drop a supply drop down here, and squeeze this way. Now we'll be within one of their capital. The Fremen look to be eyeing it up as well, which is hilarious. I love it. And we'll just sweep through with overwhelming firepower. The 4 harvesters appear to be enough to keep the economy going. Not enough to pay my taxes, but at this point, I don't think we care about our standing with the council. The council are going to have big news coming their way. Oh, thank you, Pete. Damn it. I'm sorry, I'm having real issues keeping the Twitch chat up. Should you take out Atreides first? I think so. Yes. Yes, I think you should do Atreides first, someone over there. And yes, I did know that Potato McWhiskey did a shout out. I saw that and replied to that. Huck pointed it out to me. Thank you, Huck. It happened overnight while I was in bed, and it was very nice, and I'm super grateful for it. It was really cool. Really cool. Collaboration and cooperation is the best. And it's really cool to see, and I'm really grateful to be a part of that. And I believe that was a new follower. Thank you for following. I don't think I need to ally with these guys. We could drop the bomb here. If I drop the bomb, it'll wipe out all of the units. Then I've got a poison reserves and a supply drop. I think I need... I actually would really like the extra operations. Where is that? Chance to not consume an operation when launching it according to its difficulty. That's pretty cool too, actually. There are a couple of couple of extra benefits hidden in that tree that I'm not quite taking advantage of. Although, probably my lack of militarism is the most disappointing part, I would say. So I'll take Central Command soon. Yeah, so this is a great success. So the other one that I'm thinking about is the sabotage. Where is it? Defensive sabotage. I should probably get that going instead of poison the reserves. Poison the reserves doesn't matter. So I'll poison reserves here. Starve out these stupid units that think that I can't see them. What is this? What is this? Get out of here. A stupid Fremen army. Shoo fly! Do not bother me! Let's ditch an agent to get level 2 of the assassination done and dusted. We've got a new agent coming online in a minute, so we'll just wipe out them like there's no tomorrow. Thank you. Treaty ended. Landsaard Council. Mission successful. Lovely, 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 lovely stuff. Wait, could I actually just do the third one? I need 3 infiltration with them. So I need this agent back there. And then we can gear up for the third. Okay, so in the meantime then, let's get a capital smasher. Defensive sabotage. Once I've got that, I think we'll nuke the smugglers. Capital. Sabotage it. And then move in with everything we've got. So let's plan ahead for that. We've also got plastic to get rid of. I might trade some to them. Let them help me fund my war. Another follower. Ambling. Thank you for following. Amazing. So many people tuning in today. It's so cool. We've got over 100 people on YouTube alone. Amazing. Thank you also to everybody who's done the sweet like the video magic. I always appreciate a normal like. Doing the spiffing Brit tactics, I super appreciate. So thank you for that. Right, so what we're going to do here is take advantage of this noob and get a whole load of money out of him before destroying him and nuking him. It sounds harsh, but don't worry. Everybody loves some atomics. Been on YouTube, didn't realize you're on Twitch too. Yeah, I like to offer the Twitch stream as well. It's a secondary product. Like I always have sort of considered myself to be a YouTube streamer for into my second year now, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it makes sense to be on Twitch as well, particularly like for things like drops and that kind of thing as well. It's a great platform for live streaming. It makes perfect sense. Thank you for following too. Okay, let's harvest some of this cash money. 2,000. Thank you. Do you want a lot of plastic? No, you don't. Maybe just 1,000. Oh, God. Okay, well, you're just going to be a complete and utter quid about it, so we'll move away from you. How about you, Fremen? Oh, you love money too. Of course you do. Everybody loves money. Shouldn't have got rid of a tradie so soon. I do need to ditch this for something. They're in hot demand for just about everything. $200. It's not great, but I'll allow it. It's a shame there's not a sort of a general marketplace. Trade with the Sieges or something? I don't know. Am I getting new agents so fast? Hayden, it's a two-part setup. I covered it in full in my most recent video on Dune Spice Wars, but in a nutshell, the two things that you want to try and do to get faster agents are, firstly, to get some of these buildings, particularly your intelligence agency is very useful. 200% recruitment speed. And then inside of the developments tree, the tech tree, you have things like spying logistics for 100% increase, countermeasures, another 100% increase. Stack them all together and you'll have agents to burn. Hopefully not literally. Okay, so here's the staging post literally ready. I see no reason not to do this now. Right? Oh, the only other thing that I do want to have ready, sorry, I tell a word of a lie, is this defensive sabotage. So I need a little bit of intel. I wonder if they'll provide me the intel I need
How
to
can I
nuke
help?
them. That would be kind of funny. I'm not that desperate. I think the timer can just tick through. It's not going to take that long. They're actually shuttling out of there. Ideally, we want to see them stay put. Deploy, deploy, deploy. I think we've got enough troops, although there was just one more, I think. We may as well just go all in here, I think. Yeah. So let's... Oh, it's actually a bit of a tricky march, isn't it? And I've just misclicked and made this unit flyer a really economically viable flight. Nice. The environment loves you. Go you! Council vote, unlikely to be particularly useful for me. I could use this though. That's quite nice. Or actually, that's much better. Let's try and get military technologies research twice as fast because my research sucks. Not a word of a lie. It sucks. All right. The final part of this crucial puzzle: the defensive sabotage. Let's grab it. Oh, God. Take a bit of a beating. Get down with your friends, you fool. So I've got an army of 8. It's good, but not great. I guess I do actually just go all in. Let's get one more guard. Max myself out. A lot of waiting if you're going for hegemony or ruler of Arrakis. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. You could argue, though, that hegemony is kind of the if all else fails, this is how the game ends. So maybe waiting for that is okay. But there is a bit of thumb twiddling when it comes to governorship. Where there's not a bit of thumb twiddling... Okay, this village is under siege by them. I think I'll just let them have that. We're going to deal with them in another way. Let's take out the smugglers. So, here we go. Is there anything that I'm missing? Quick check. No. Yes. No. Yes. Okay, I think we're good. Wow, we're at 150 likes! That is amazing! If we went through one more, unlike, relike, refresh, push, we could probably surge it up to like 200. But please, enjoy, you're here for your viewing pleasure, not for things like gamification like that. So, don't do it if you don't want to, basically. I understand everybody might not nerd out like the spiffing Brit and I to watch the numbers and the impressions shift around as viewer interactions shift. It's very fascinating. It's very, very, very fascinating. But it seems to be that the refresh is the most impactful of all, actually. Maybe even more so than the likes, but it's hard for me to tell. It's hard for me to tell, but it does seem that viewers taking breaks come back refreshed and ready to tell their peers about how great the stream is. Have I read the Dune books? No, I have not. Please berate me and judge me. I deserve it. Okay. Let's see if we can take out the smugglers without any resolution in the council actively reducing their capital strength. It's important to note. But with a defensive sabotage, some atomics, and a supply drop for my dudes. Okay, step 1. Atomics. Let's bring visibility over as well. With my ornithopters. Hopefully one's kind of nearby. They're both just sitting around doing nothing. Neat. Agent in 8 minutes, so we've got a little bit of time to burn. Actually, let's put a combat drugs in our back pocket as well. That'll be my ultimate. Once everything else runs out, we inject these guys full of some sweet, sweet in combat, and then we just hope for the best. Neat. Okay. Oh, what is this? Could you not? Pretty annoying. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Think about the end goal. Think about the end goal. Focus on the end goal. Taking out the smugglers. Taking out the smugglers. Okay. We've got vision sorted with our ornithopters. We can see that there isn't a lot here. Let's fire some atomics. Landsaard Council standing already in the toilet. Oh my god! I was not expecting that to happen! I don't know why, but I didn't think that there would be an animation. Whoa, that is so cool. Oh, that is so cool. I love it. Amazing. Okay. Defensive sabotage. Supply drop. Get the units over and in and down. Let's smash their faces. Just obliterate. Right, don't go for them. They're the chump prize. We don't care for the chump prize. They've got their snipers coming online. Those are powerful. Let's start punching wailing smithers away at this base. Hey, chump prize, chump prize, chump prize. Focus in at the court. We could probably use a couple of dudes stabbing that guy, though. Get you kind of moving around a little bit would be nice. Try and reduce some splash damage. And I need to focus here so that we don't run away. Okay, this is so far shaping up to be a very successful strike. Let me get an extra supply drop. Wouldn't hurt. We're going to need to pump the combat drugs soon, though, if I can't get the supply drop online fast enough. Yep. Combat drugs! Oh, I didn't quite get them off in time. Right, focus fire on the base. Just go all in at this point. If we can get it down to half, we know that we can do it in 2 runs, right? So, the ornithopters are gone. They got absolutely nuked. That's hilarious. Okay, so we got their base down to 13-3. That's good. That's good. Next for me is going to be to try and tidy up. Oh, okay, so we have agents that have been captured by somebody. Let's free them.
Get to business.
You've got them. Hey, could you let these guys out so that I can use them to kill you? Would that be something that interests you? Oh, it is? Oh, neat. Okay, great. These guys are a real pain in my side. I need to get rid of them. Let's gear up for this assassination. If we expel an agent, it'll be really cheap. The Fremen are annoying. They're starting to create little chinks in my armor. Chinks in my armor. We could also probably queue up some more nukes, no? Surely. Surely. How big was the radius? I think it was just 1 territory. Seems odd that Capital's defenses can't be repaired. I actually don't think it will be changed, Pete. I think it sort of fits with that real-time strategy, like the core of your base, if it goes, you're just out. It's a little brutal, but it works. What I found more disappointing was the fact that the atomics seem to do literally nothing to it. Oh, look, the Fremen are going in! Yeah, get him, baby! That's amazing. I love that. Go on. Do the damage. We're working together. We hate each other, but we're working together. It's a weird thing. Don't ask. It's very odd. Infiltration level's really low. Did we get hit by something at the council? No, but military development completion speed is actually quite high, so let's stop doing whatever we're doing elsewhere. Oh, God. God. Pretty slow, to be fair. I think we'll just stick with martial economy, actually. Oh, actually, hold on. I should be looking at my villages too, shouldn't I? I think that's alright. Okay, harvester, get back out and harvest everything, please! We could probably go for a cheeky round of oppression as well. We haven't oppressed in a while. Yeah, go on. I'm just completely ignoring my taxes. I could probably start to pay those again, actually. What do you reckon? Can't quite this time, but next time, I'll start paying my taxes again, being a good citizen. Let's recruit some units. These guys are... mercenaries are crappy, but I can really spam out a whole load of them. So I'm gonna do that. Just to have some dudes around. They're not terrible. They have 5 armor, thanks to my upgrades. Actually, the mercenary spam for me here, I think, is actually incredibly good. Let's mercenary spam. Let's just send A wave of mercenaries! Should we get a stealth probe as well? Why not? Let's send in a couple of stealth probes. Look at this. I'm gonna have the world's largest army. It's gonna bankrupt me like there's no tomorrow. But look at how stupid this is. Oh my god. I love it. I freaking love it. Okay. Okay. Right. What we need to do is get an airfield established here. So that we can fly here. So let's oppress, get that built. And then, before I go completely bankrupt, let's send this army off. This ludicrous army. Back down this way. I love it. I love it. Go on. Get in. That's it. You know exactly what you're doing. Yes. Keep up the great work. And I'm just gonna go for to be honest, a little bit of an impromptu grab. They hate money. They've got so much money. I don't really have much else that I can even give them in return. Try and sweeten this deal. I guess I could give them spice, bail out the economy, sure. Bail out the economy while I quickly try and throw these units. I want... Oh, the combat drugs could be insanely good. But I do probably want the defensive sabotage. And just that, probably. Supply drop, defensive sabotage. It's not great, but I just want to throw this tide of units. The nuke didn't do much at all. Yeah, it really did it? It was underwhelming. Potentially, if the territory was filled with units, could be a better deal. Okay, here comes the world's most terrifying army. Look at how they've deployed. Oh, you've ran into the wrong neighborhood. The wrong neighborhood. I don't actually want to fight you. I'd rather you leave. But, if this is the way you want to play this, then so be it. This place is rebelling, so I'll just quickly pop back and grab that. We're waiting on the capital sabotage anyway. The Fremen managed to do a whole... Oh, God. Is there even enough space to heal you? Okay, the economy's tanking way too fast. We need to tidy this up and just move right away as soon as this worm goes, basically. Game is lagging like there's no tomorrow because of all these units as well, which is pretty crack up. Oh, God, what a rebellion. Jeez. Another bailout? Anybody? Anybody wanna bail your friendly neighborhood assassin out? Go on. Let me moiter you. For money. May as well give you intel because you can't really do much with it. Take $700. It's a brief bailout. It should be enough to get this defensive sabotage done. I think the worm danger is away. Love to have those combat drugs too. No, you know what? This is good. This is fine. Was this even progressing? Did we have a... we did. We had a complication. Crap. Okay, just do nothing. I didn't realize that was complicated. It's very complicated.
How can I help?
If they use their plastic, I'll pump them full of more. You can't really give much though, can you?
Let's get to business.
Would you like spice or money? Go on. Quickly bail me out. Thank you. That's so kind of you. I was actually just thinking about coming to destroy you, so it's convenient timing. Alright, let's try without combat drugs. But with a supply drop and a defensive sabotage, reducing their power by 50% and increasing my damage by 50%. Neat. And this is the biggest fest you've ever seen. Let's just wail away on this capital. See what all these mercenaries can do. I love it. Looks like we're dealing an impressive amount of damage this time. My units are holding up well. The rest of the game is falling apart at the seams. But we have absolutely stomped this. See you later, smugglers, I think. Yep. That's how you do it, Fremen. Speaking of Fremen, they are the only one remaining. Their assassination would require what? Just this to tick up and this to tick along. So I could try and race against the clock, see if I can grab this first. It's gonna be a tricky grab, actually. Oh god. Oh god. A worm is about to eat 1 million mercenaries. I hope you're hungry. Oh dear. Okay, let's fly over this way. Oh, I should probably fly that way. No, you know what? If they want to fight, if they want to make it this desperate, then let's bring it. You want to fight me on that front? I will crush you on this one. There's a giant worm there. Whoops. Oh, well, I mean, the economy is thankful. Hopefully this worm doesn't go for a second try. Surely not. The combat drones will perish and that will buff the rest of these militia. They are not taking any chances. If they perish, I'll just replace them. Part of me kind of wants them to. No, that is not true. Pillage this place, farm a bit of cash out of it. Seems like a great move to help tide us along. Faction infiltration levels are reduced by 2. That's terrible. We do not want that to happen. Hopefully we have the votes to stop it. I mean, it's just me and the Fremen, so... Surely. Surely we do. They're beating me on score, if you can believe that. I feel like you should get loads of hegemony for destroying an enemy capital. Like... It doesn't look like I've got any, right? Have a look at this breakdown. Defeated enemy units, craft, workshops, none, Chomshi's none, Landsaard standing, none. It's spice tax, it's controlled regions, so the tax thing is probably why I'm losing on score. But I feel like, really, there should be a reward for pushing it to the absolute limit. Like, that just makes sense. No? I'm not going to be able to do this assassination unless I have a little bit of money. So... Burp. Start converting all of the spice into money. Redeploy these puppies. Let's retrain. Again, I need money to retrain. So, yes, let's start making money. 190 a day seems like it'll probably be enough to tide me through. I might risk it for the biscuit and get this place oppressed just to really look at that cash injection. Holy cow. Holy cow. That is fantastic. Okay, get this up. Check in on the espionage screen. You'll note that I'm 2 minutes away, which is only 1 minute on double speed. The nuke did... Aww. Okay, the potential risk here is I've kind of just said, stuff it, let's just blitz through and try and do this. Now, the downside is we're going to get a lot of these. Village under siege, unable to defend, yada 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 yee. Hold up here is missing resources? How? What am I missing? I have 500 solari, and I have the points. Why can I not train mercenaries? Does anybody know? That seems odd to me. It could be because there's a water deficit, but even that strikes me as kind of unlikely. That's really weird. That's just really weird. I don't know why I wouldn't be able to train them. I guess we'll just get an army of stealth probes online. Yeah, you just watch. These probes, they're taking 0 chances. 0! Yeah, still just blocked out of that for some reason. I guess it's because something's in the red. I don't think there'd be any council resolutions that would get in the way. Nope. All factions' infiltration levels are reduced by 2. That kind of is a little annoying. You can see I'm really pushing up against it. The assassination itself requires just 3 with them, but it's being actively reduced. Really, really, really annoying. I'm just going to quickly take a micro break. Literally just going to microwave my coffee on brand and on theme. I'll be right back. Yeah, it is odd, isn't it? Oh my god, I didn't pause. Oh, shh. Okay. It looks like nothing too terrible happened. I think everybody's alright. Yeah? No. We lost a few, maybe lost a couple of villages. That's kind of disappointing. But looks like we're okay. The world has just been decimated. Like, nobody has benefited from people being taken out. At all. They've got a lot of hegemony from taking a few special regions, but like, no one has benefited from this madness. It has only hurt to destroy us. It's only sought to destroy. Maybe we queue up some aggressive actions, like another nuke. Let's just nuke them for fun. Just nuke them literally just for fun. I don't even have an army. Because, yeah, you're right. Mercenaries don't require water, so it doesn't... Like, they're only... You can see their cost requires only gold and command points. And I have both of those. So, I'm not sure. I assume it's because of this deficit. It's kind of moving its way through. Maybe that's intended, maybe it's not. But that does appear to be what's going on. This will be the strangest domination victory of your life with 2 stealth probes. All right, let's just nuke, I don't know. Oh, and I might try watch it on normal speed, right? Let's try and watch it on normal speed. I don't have an ornithopter, so I don't have great vision. Let's nuke this one. I have vision over here. Okay. Neat. All right. So, got the atomics mission ready to go. Nuke. That is quite cool. That is quite cool. It's completely destroyed everything in the village, which is nice. Somehow the militia survived. Don't know about that. Tactical gear plus 10% unit power only affects your faction. Neat. Yeah, that's cool. I should have nuked this. The spite nuke would have been pretty freaking hilarious too. Ah, that is amazing. Hey, should we do it again? Am I going a bit mad with power? I probably am going a bit mad with power. Somehow I managed to lose level 3. Was it because I nuked them that I lost that? I don't know. They've also got one of my agents. Might try and get that back. You can have all the intel in the world. Go on. There you go. Thank you. There's my agent back. Reason why I wanted to free them up is because we'll use that agent to sacrifice to reduce the cost of this mission by some incredible margin. You know the drill. 5 payments late and nothing happens. Yeah, if you're the smugglers, you gotta watch them, but I don't think we need to worry otherwise about missing our taxes. I'm literally just ignoring it. We're pumping what little spice I have left. We're now down to 1, right? Have a look at this world. It's been absolutely decimated and destroyed. I've got a weird enclave that's about to be wiped out. It's really not looking so hot, but never fear, for assassination is here. Queue up this agent. Super cheap. Guaranteed win. Let's watch it play out. The best domination victory of your life, fueled by atomics and the ludicrously powerful assassination ability, the agent sacrifice of Harkonnen, means that just like that, achievement unlocked, assassin. I have won the game. There's my 2 stealth probes, just hanging out. The Empire was a little bit of a mess toward the end of the game, but victory nonetheless. We went for a ludicrous mercenary spam with armor move, the extra armor from the main base, to really smash out. And then we opted for the ultimate assassination move to pick off people around the edges. That was really awesome. Shorty, GG, yeah. Mr. Ab, thank you. It was pretty good. Downsides, the economy and hegemony. But those were the 2 obvious downsides. If I wasn't going for the domination victory, I would be much more worried about the hegemony. It was maybe just the economy that could have used some work. But overall, a pretty successful one. Yeah, GG's all round. Let me just check through, make sure I haven't missed any alerts or super followers, anything like that. Nope. Nope, we're all good. And then let's also have a look at the results from this poll before we go our separate ways as well, because there's nothing like a good poll vault to get people interested. I said, what do you want me to stream tomorrow? I will be streaming tomorrow, this time. You said 34. Oh, it was really close. Around 1/3 of people said Humankind. Around 1/3 of people said Songs of Conquest. Old World got 20% of the vote, and Civ 5 got 12. So, looks like Humankind and Songs of Conquest will be at the top of my list moving forward this week. We do also have some DLC coming out for Old World, though. So, you should expect to see me probably stream that later this week, I reckon, when it comes out. Yeah. But either way, I'll see you tomorrow for either Humankind or Songs of Conquest. I'll have to flip a coin. Or something. Thank you for joining me. It was a really brilliant stream. We got to 164 likes, so we absolutely smashed that target out of the park. And looking through the viewer activity, it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting to see to see what happens when you guys unlike and like or refresh, count as a new viewer. Very fascinating. Very fascinating. Views, concurrent. Oh my god. It was also, by the way, if you're into this kind of stuff like I am, you should watch Spiffing Brit's video on it. It's super interesting. It's like 2 hours, but you can skip through quite a lot in the middle, and it's quite obvious when you can skip because he's like waiting 15 minutes for something to happen. It was really fascinating. But one thing that just blew my mind, he earned like £5,000 in the process of also genetically modifying a viral stream using really simple tactics, like getting people to like dump. Are you allowed to do that? I guess so. Because clearly you are. It feels a bit cheesy, but yeah, maybe you are. Either way, that's my tangent aside. Thank you for joining me today. Kia ora, Shorty. Thank you for being here. To the mod team as well. I've at the very least engaged with Huck and Hoff today. If you've been here from the start, thank you to Pete et al. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care, and good luck out there on your Monday. Oh my god, and we're joined by a bot right at the end. How fitting is that? Sexy-chat.xyz, adult dating site. Huck, do you want to grab it or shall I? Wow, what timing. I'm going to hide this user from channel. Don't go to that website. It's bad. A great way to end, all right. Oh, dear. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Bye-bye.